Mhm. Mm-mm-mm. Uh-uh-uh. Uh-uh-uh.
Trump signs the executive order rescheduling marijuana to Schedule 3. It shifts marijuana from Schedule 1, grouped like drugs like heroin, having no accepted medical use. Holy shit.
At the same time, the facts compel the federal government to recognize that marijuana can be legitimate in terms of medical. Recognize that marijuana can be legitimate in terms of medical applications when carefully administered. And some
Oh my god. Bro. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. There we go. All right. I didn't even know this. This is great. So apparently, yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't know it because it literally just happened.
cases, this may include the use as a substitute for addictive and potentially lethal opioid painkillers.
Wow.
They cause tremendous problems. This can do it in a much lesser way, can make people feel much better that are living through tremendous pain and problems. 40 states and multiple U.S. territories have already recognized the use of medical marijuana.
Oh my
This
god.
reclassification order will make it far easier to conduct marijuana-related medical research, allowing us to study benefits, potential dangers, and future treatments. It's going to have a
They should have brought Snoop Dogg for this.
tremendously positive impact, I believe. We're also asking Congress to reconsider its classification of hemp-derived CBD.
Oh my god. Damn, bro, this is nuts.
To ensure seniors can access CBD products they have found beneficial for pain.
My dad used it, yeah.
Some people are literally dying and dying with tremendous pain, and this can, in many cases, literally stop it. And
yeah. Yeah, look at the dude's hand behind Trump. Yeah, this guy with all the tattoos. He's just there in the White House now. Yeah, there you go. And, wow.
they have their senses about them, as opposed to painkillers, which don't allow that, don't allow them to die with dignity.
This is awesome.
I promise to be the president of common sense, and that is.
I remember. My dad, whenever he was on, like, you know, like, I forgot which situation this was, but I remember he was walking around, he was getting around great, everything was fine, and I found out the reason why is that he was on, like, fucking, like, 2 different kinds of painkillers. He was, like, fucking high as shit, and he had taken shrooms. And I remember him walking, and he was just walking on the wall, like, halfway like this. He's like, no, it's okay. I can walk you out. It'll be fine.
That's crazy. So he unclassifies it, then reclassifies it as something better. That's at least more positive than we thought would happen. Um, oh, oh, sorry, I'm fucking stupid. So we have an adamant one, which I actually don't think, yeah. Like, I don't think careful is. Now we're gonna go seat to time. Oh,
zeros, it doesn't matter. We're gonna search, and it's gonna give us one, give us a couple. So we're just gonna go with this first one. So this
Oh,
the seed is not our seed, but it's fine because we're going to do generate time video. Name it whatever, it doesn't matter. Sleep Tim. Okay, new. We are playing on Diamond TID 07737 SID 29966. Okay, and name Tim. You can name it whatever, it doesn't matter. Now that we have that, hit done. Make sure you select the right one. And we are going to pick our starter. So I want Shiny Turtwig. Oh, I already have my settings from last time. Shiny Turtwig. By default, these are set to 0. But I would recommend putting them at like a middle area. You can actually put this, you know what, just for this video, let's see if I can get a perfect IV Shiny starter. So, we're going to hit, oh, and you want to make sure your min advances and max advances are both set to 0. So, we're going to search, 100%, okay, well, never mind, I guess we can't go for that. So, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. Or you could make these zeros, it doesn't matter. We're going to search, and it's going to give us one, give us a couple. So, we're just going to go with this first one. So, the seed is not our seed, but it's fine. Because we're going to do generate times for seed. And we're going to have this. Let's close out of our game, because we'll have to do that. And we are going to want to open a program, which I forgot to put on my desktop, called Run As Date. Link for this will be in the description. But what we're going to want to do is... So, okay. So this is the first option it gives me. So 2024, 05, 27. So 5, what was the date? 27, 2024, and then the time, it says 0 there, but that's like 12 a.m.
I want a female one badly. This one works. Please. Mm. Mhm. It worked, chat. Oh my god. Oh, that's amazing, chat.
a.m. I think.
Last month, iDubbbz did a subathon, and I missed this story as I was out of town, but many criticized him online as he was asking for subs during it, and ended it after merely 6 hours when both of his cameras stopped working. Users in iDubbbz chat were getting banned too, with some of them simply saying they were trying to have genuine discussion, but the mods were being sensitive, getting them permanently nuked. Caleb Hammer also jumped in, saying that iDubbbz is likely broke and invited him to come onto his YouTube show Financial Audit, assuming that likely the only way they're getting money is through Anissa's OF. Welcome to the internet for iDubbbz Subathon. It starts when Thranduil posts on the livestream fail subreddit, iDubbbz begging his viewers to subscribe, attaching this clip.
Convert their primes into a tier 1, or actually better yet, if you, we're at 256 points, so we only need, what is that, 44 more? So if you're a dedicated stream watcher, if you do a tier 3 or tier 2 sub, that counts for more points than just the standard. And then you don't have to remember to renew it. I know we always forget to cancel or renew, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we only need it for this month, because you need to hit it 3 months in a row. So this month is like it's the final month. And so if we just end up fucking getting it, it doesn't really matter what comes after. I can fucking fall off a cliff right after. Doesn't matter. Oh, Han did the tier 3. Thank you, Han. Thank you for the tier 3. What happens if you get the 3-month streak? It's just a better split on Twitch, but it's permanent. I think it's permanent.
Heel replies, the light is completely gone from his eyes, and based in a text that says, people will study about how he literally became this Wojak thanks to his wife. Shit scarier than any horror movie these past years. Attaching a Wojak of a guy saying to his woman, yes honey. Koga90 says, this is a broken man, and Not So Awful Name replies, who would have thought back in 2016 that iDubbbz would become a lolcow? But here we are. And my account got yoinked replies, 2016 iDubbbz would be making a video about 2025 iDubbbz. And Kamikaze FF says, in an alternate timeline, iDubbbz would be doing cold ones with Max and Chad. Stinky Penis says, it's kinda hilarious to see the number of patrons decrease day by day. And Scream Smart replies, there's a video on YouTube of his sub count going down over 3 months. And Bot1 replies with a picture of the monthly gained subscribers for iDubbbz, showing mostly since 2023 he has lost about 20,000 subs every couple months, and captures it by saying, his Social Blade stats look brutal. He's bleeding like 20k subs per month. Jay Bird says, he could have been a post-edgelord and come out of it pretty cool, like a lot of his contemporaries. An Impressive Spell replies, but instead he's trying to be the white Hassan. His words, not mine. And Melodic Chest replies, Hassan is already white. At least that's what he pretends to be. And the Best Hater says, depends on if it benefits him in the moment. Yeet also tweets out this clip with the caption, XQC shows concern for iDubbbz's new thinking structure.
And then you don't have to remember to renew it.
Chat, why is it done like that?
If we just end up fucking getting it, it doesn't really matter what comes after. I can
Bro,
fucking fall
what
off
the
a cliff
fuck is he saying?
right after. Doesn't matter.
Brother, it's almost like, yeah, guys, I'm not trying to be parasocial, but it's almost like his entire thinking structure is like completely changed. Am I wrong?
And Jake Grumman replies, abuse and narcotics will fuck with people. Asmongold Clips also posts this clip with the caption, Asmongold gets aggravated by just listening to iDubbbz speaking, claiming that he definitely has CTE, brain damage.
I really think that he got CTE, man. I really do. I know it sounds crazy, but I think he got it.
If you do a tier 3 or tier 2 sub, that counts for more points than just the standard. And then you don't have to remember to renew it.
This guy's got to get some advice from DSP. What's CTE? Brain damage.
It's the final month, and so if we just end up fucking
I can't. I'm gonna lose IQ points. I've had enough.
A deleted user post on the livestream fail subreddit this clip with the caption, iDubbbz addresses being clipped begging for subs, proclaims that he will not live in fear of this subreddit.
Renegade said, saw you get some hate online for begging for subs. Any thoughts or comments? I mean, they're going to interpret it as begging for subs. It's like really easy to clip our multiple hour-long streams and make it seem like I'm fucking desperate. I'd like to fucking hit the points, but I'm not going to not say that because I'm afraid like live stream fails is going to clip shit. Like I can't live my life that way. Afraid of live stream fails. Like that's pussy shit. Like let's also put it this way. If I was doing a call to action like everyone else does, if I do it in a video, I could sit there and tinker with it all day long, how non-live streamers do, which is, all right, let me find the perfect amount of saying just enough to not seem desperate, but just enough so that it's an actual call to action and informing the audience. Like, that's the downside of streaming, is because you're just spewing for hours at a time on stream. Like, it sucks. Well, it sucks for that. You can be really like strategic if you're making a video. Like I've made videos, obviously, mostly what I'm known for. You can make videos and curtail it exactly to be the perfect fence riding, say just enough but not too much. You know, you could send it to people, even be like, am I coming across too desperate here? Like, who fucking cares?
And Timpanator replies, the best part about this is the sub counter hasn't moved at all since the last clip. And Feller says, thank you for confirming. And Tardio says, I think he froze the counter because he noticed people are memeing on it going down every new clip. No Room says, I wasn't begging for subs, I was just asking for some. Is this dude okay? Begging for subs is literally the meta now anyway. Who gives a fuck if LSF clips it? That's what makes it so obvious he cares about what they think. Indie Mercenary replies, DSP tier. I'm not e-begging, I'm asking for contributions from my audience, okay? okay? Okay. And No Room says, just imagine how genuinely funny it would be if he would lean into it just a little. But he's so insecure about falling off, he has to pretend like he's completely fine. Over on the I Miss the Old iDubbbz subreddit, Sanity0004 posted this screenshot of a black screen on iDubbbz's subathon with a caption, "Subathon ended after not one, but 2 cameras stopped working. But he earned 9 new sub points." An Unacceptable Lobster says, "He's so pathetic not even the cameras could live with themselves after watching him stream." And Spicy Grandpa replies, "Cameras are going back soon, from therapy, and they are the happiest they ever been." OK Traffic says, "All that for 9 subs, huh?" Legitimate account also posting the I Miss the Old iDubbbz subreddit, "So he failed, right? After his subathon that lasted 5 hours and ended with both his cameras breaking, poor, pathetic Felted, and his other pathetic streams, he hasn't reached his goal of consistently getting 300 subs for 3 months. They are back at square one and have squandered their entire careers. You love to see it." And JK33Y replies, "It's not 300 subs, it's 300 points for their Twitch partner program. He did end up meeting that goal for 3 months in a row, so he did get the 70-30 split. Doubtful it will be maintained in next year when the numbers are reviewed by Twitch." And Applejack replies, "He got the right to ask for partnership, he could get denied by Twitch. Other creators have had higher numbers and took multiple times to get it." And Hayden Knight Murdered replies, "He's under the Hassan umbrella no matter how estranged, so I'm sure some Joe Schmo working there will let it pass because Ian is so heckin' wholesome these days." Solo Lift also posts on the I Miss the Old iDubbbz subreddit some ban logs from subathon stream, like messages from user Expired Salsa getting permanently banned for saying, "Mods banned me for a comment I typed with no malice, just trying to interact, sensitive ass mods."
Yeah,
C9000 getting banned for saying, "Four Locos, never again." Samurai Huel getting banned for saying, "Hey iDubbbz, love the stream. Just wanted to say, you seem really gay. Not in a bad way, just in a boys kissing type of way." Irrepentance saying, "Used to be a big fan, dude, ... Geo Gizmo saying, "Huge fan, would love for you to check out my video." Saying it again, then saying, "Damn, lol-ite." Jackie replying, "Why you mad?" and then him getting banned. Ian Joma's Career saying, "Ian, it's me, you from the future. The Sonichu medallion cursed us. To beat the curse, you have to make an effigy of it and place it under Anissa's pillow." Rifa saying, "They have as much as Hassan's dog." Mata King saying, "You should really think about getting a part-time job at this point, bro." Friends with Trees saying, "Cheers," and Cheese Lad saying, "Han loves hacking off the drawings of kids and DFE when people find out." And then OP continues saying, "Also, Anissa was out volunteering again today, which might be cover for her going on dates with other guys. Dare anyone say For Loco in his chat, it's an instant ban." Over on Twitter, Yi tweets out this clip with the caption, "Caleb Hammer invites iDubbbz and Anissa onto his financial audit," attaching this clip.
Desert Nomad in chat said they moved in with Anissa's parents.
Whoa.
I don't know if that's true or not, but allegedly. Ooh. They probably more than any other creator need a financial audit. And I'll be nice to you. Come on, I'll be nice. Listen, we let the guests set what they're okay to talk about and what they're not okay to talk about, and we respect it 100%. So come on, you set the boundaries and we'll respect it.
And Night Kitten replies, "If this happened, it would be the best thing I've ever seen on the internet." You'd also posted this clip with the caption, "Caleb Hammer claims iDubbbz and Anissa are broke."
I follow a lot of people, so, but either way, we know for a fact he is broke because my realtor, who I'm not going to out, is, he's interested in some of the drama things, and we knew that they were trying to sell their house in the Seattle area. And they put a lot of money into renovating the house we saw. And they listed it for only slightly above what they bought it for a few years back. Oh. And they had to keep dropping it by 50,000, 50,000, 50,000. Eventually, before it was taken off the market, I don't know if it was sold, but it was at least taken off the market. I think it was at least 100,000 below what they bought it for after putting hundreds of thousands into a renovation.
Yikes.
They're broke. They are broke, and I don't know how they're bringing in income right now because they don't get views.
Well, there's always an open seat in this office for Mr. iDubbbz if he wants to come in.
Yeah, come in. I'm not gonna be hostile towards you. Come in. I know you're far left, and I don't really like extremism on either side. That's just really not me. But yeah, come in. Let's talk. I think his wife does OF, so maybe that's how they bring in some money.
And just tweet and replies, "I'd rather talk to a loaded gun pointing at my head than Caleb." Mr. Potato Skin says, "Once that marriage falls apart and iDubbbz gets on the 'sorry I allowed myself to be mind broken by my ex-wife' train, remind him that he's a cuck forever." Over on LSF, Trekken2 also posted this Caleb Hammer clip with the caption, "Caleb Hammer says iDubbbz is broke and sold his house at a loss." And Wolfguard replies, "Scrolling by, I thought this was some random AI video making Hassan look fat." And Unlicensed Drave says same. Thought it was Hassan after being stung by bees. And what is this, says Hassan a bee. Siphon33 says, Anissa must need more sheet book tattoo work. An ancient friend replies, hope she doesn't schedule it during his friend's wedding though. And Winston says, she solved that problem by removing every last one of his friends. And Ron the Rowdy says, if she kept the grand that she gave to Ethan, it would have probably helped too. Mew Mew Master says, Ian went from an untouchable YouTube juggernaut to getting clowned on by some TikTok clip financial advisor. It's so over. And Biapo replies, it's kinda ironic that he was untouchable when he regularly dropped the N-word, but got cancelled after he stopped doing it. And Crazy Bandicoot says, because if you are confident and just do whatever you want, you succeed. He became a pussy and it all caught up. Yeet also tweets out this clip with a caption, Caleb Hammer reveals he was blocked in iDubbbz' Twitch chat after following him.
Never said anything bad about iDubbbz. I probably never will, because who gives a fuck? I was a big fan at one point, and my friend Graham Stephan has met him quite a few times. Literally, I followed him on Twitch a month or two ago. Followed him on Twitch. That was it. I wasn't even streaming anymore at that point, because it was like a month after I was done streaming. I just followed him on Twitch because I just wanted to just track his views, because it's very interesting to see how little views he gets. I went the next day because it said he went live. I was blocked. I was banned and blocked. I never commented. I've never said a word about him.
Wow.
I've never done anything involving him.
Which is absolutely insane.
And Donut Operator replies, dang, and you didn't even mention OF. Nerd City says, that's probably Anissa proactively blocking and isolating him farther. She blocked me on Twitter and I never said anything negative to her. And Recon replies, the blaming Anissa for iDubbbz' downfall is boring at this point. It's clear that his downfall is one of his own making. And Ryan says, two things can't be true. Complex, interesting take. And Recon replies, realistically, he wouldn't change his content unless he wanted to change it. It's clear that this style reflects his beliefs more now than previously. Whether he was playing to the YouTube edgelord trend previously, or his beliefs changed as he got older, I can't say. Quartz Pet replies to the Caleb Hammer post by saying, it's because Caleb preaches personal responsibility. That's enough to be labeled fascist by these people. Edward says that these people cannot handle an ounce of criticism. Shout out to our tier 3 members, internet representatives Kiko, Sal Soud, Close, Bandito, and Captain Crash Out. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you on the next episode.
Watch this one last night. But then I don't know, my brain's like clicked and I
You
cracked
know
the
it,
code.
and you are probably sick to death of hearing about it. But if you stick with me and do the math, you'll figure out that hundreds of thousands of dollars of charity money seem to be unaccounted for. While almost everybody involved sold Creator Clash as a charity event, with 100% of profits being donated, that appears to be remarkably misleading.
Over $1 million for charity, so. Yes.
All the profits are going to charity.
Yeah.
Yes.
75% of the profits of the event itself will go to the causes that Ian designated.
Both can't be true. Creators and fans alike slowly became more and more suspicious of the event and its charitable nature, despite never being quite able to prove it. Now, with more facts available to us, including financials and legal documents, it's time to investigate. Was Creator Clash a charity scam? But first, a little bit of a recap. What exactly happened with Creator Clash? Did it completely fail? Were there any bright spots? Well, it depends which of the 3 events you're talking about. We all associate Creator Clash with Ian, aka iDubbbz, and his wife Anissa, but they were actually only part owners of it. Reportedly, they actually co-founded the company with boxing promoter Mike Leonardi, in collaboration with Aaron Hansen's event management company, Real Good Touring. Creator Clash 1 was seemingly a knockout financial success, with organizers reporting that they donated $1.3 million to charity. But by Creator Clash 2, cracks started to show. Fighter purses, contract disputes, and growing suspicion marched the event to complete financial failure, with $0 raised for charity. By Creator Clash 3, the event completely imploded, first being rescheduled and relocated, then cancelled entirely. But in truth, these failures have nothing on the questionable intentions that we'll be discussing next. Creator Clash 3 had always been presented as a restructure, to promise fans that they wouldn't repeat the same mistakes of Creator Clash 2. But in his announcement video, the only change that iDubbbz really mentioned was creating a Tiltify for fans to send donations directly to charity themselves, just in case the event failed again. It was a bit of a red flag that they were already anticipating failure, but at least they had a backup for a good cause. Except, then he mentioned that he'd be focusing on himself making money this time.
For now, I really need to focus on the event succeeding and also just making money. Like, this shit has just drained me over the last 3 years.
It wasn't exactly clear how he'd be making money from something he was still calling a charity event, but answers would soon come. In May of 2025, Real Good Touring took full control of Creator Clash, with iDubbbz and Anissa officially handing their stake over to them after some pretty explosive drama with H3H3. The event itself remained unchanged, just rescheduled, but the controversy surrounding their exit and viewer questions that needed to be addressed started to raise some flags that would eventually get a full video response. Their first move sounded pretty good. A transparency page to answer questions about the finances, and a fully edited video explaining what their plans were going forward. Unfortunately, this whole thing just seemed to raise even more questions. In the video, Aaron Hansen, the founder of Real Good Touring, claimed that Creator Clash 1 and 2's business model was sponsorships, ticket sales, and pay-per-view sales pay for the event, and then, I'm quoting him here, everything else is gravy for charity. He brings up the Creator Clash 3 restructuring that iDubbbz briefly talked about, but this time he gives us a little bit more information. They didn't just add a Tiltify fundraiser, they removed charity from the event entirely. Creator Clash 3 was apparently a complete for-profit event, and nothing they made would go anywhere except the pockets of the people with a stake in it. Taking money from charity when you were donating it before isn't something people will really accept without justification, so they tried to give it one. And spoiler alert, kinda sounds like bullshit. Aaron says that this time, all of the upfront costs of the event will be handled by them, their sponsors, and their investors. That the money the event makes will cover that. He sort of acts like that's a new thing. Like the charities were at financial risk before, and like there won't be any money to spare after paying back their debts. In actuality, the charities were never at risk. And that's how most charity events work. They're almost never held liable for event losses. Just like he explained about Creator Clash 1 and 2, the investors cover the costs, and then the revenue pays them back. For context, revenue is all of the money the event makes, which pays production, training expenses, promotion, everything. Net profit is what's left over after all of that. So what it looks like here is that if Creator Clash 3 wanted to protect the charity with the fundraiser, they could have done that, still paid their investors back, and still donated any profits. The only reason that you would remove charity from the profit split is if someone wants to keep the profits. And it looks like that's exactly what's going on here. After these revelations, iDubbbz jumped to defend himself in a video, and in my opinion didn't do very well. For the first time, he stopped using the 100% charity line and admitted that there was always a for-profit side of the event. In fact, let's just let him explain.
And with something like a charity boxing event, there's a lot of money that you have to front to put it on in the first place. And if you have an investor, you're able to do that. That investor is going to want money, they're going to want profit, but that at least gives you the initial funds to put on the event.
During the controversy surrounding Creator Clash 3, Anissa also admitted that the organization always had a profit side, and that's why they restructured. This all tracks with the transparency report, simply saying Creator Clash is a for-profit event. Not just Creator Clash 3, and not that it's now become one. Creator Clash was always, at least partly, for profit. So, where'd all that profit go? Real Good Touring's transparency report helpfully told us that 34% of Creator Clash 3 would have gone to iDubbbz and Anissa. So that's what iDubbbz meant by making money. After they left, their share was added to the 20% previously allocated to the fighters. That accounts for 54% of the profits. You're probably wondering about that remaining 46% right now, and that's a good question. Where was that going? The answer is, somewhere they weren't willing to tell us on that page or anywhere else. There's no list of investors, stakeholders, distributions, nothing. Recently, Ian and Anissa mentioned that 2 other owners had a stake in the company and their own split of the Creator Clash 3 profits. Since Real Good Touring took over public management and Mike Leonardi was still listed as managing member and registered agent of Creator Clash LLC in 2025, it's safe to assume that they're the 2 other owners who would be taking some of that 46%. Maybe. So why was that left out of the transparency report? Are they the investors that iDubbbz was talking about paying profits to? Why isn't anyone involved willing to be transparent about who was getting paid? And perhaps most importantly, what does this mean for Creator Clash 1 and 2, events that actually did go ahead? Originally, a source of controversy for Creator Clash was the revelation that fighters were being given purses, supposedly to pay off their training expenses. While kind of objectionable, it didn't really approach the kind of moral dubiousness we're going to be investigating now. Coming as an extreme surprise to viewers, both Harley Morenstein and Fighter Dad confirmed that fighters actually got a bonus for Creator Clash 1, both eventually disclosing that it was $27,000.
First one, we found out, and I looked it up, we got $27,000.
27,000, just to be clear, because you broke up a little bit. But just to be clear, so you got the 20K down initially, and then there was a $27,000 bonus on the night of the fight, but not a bonus for the fight of the night.
What's happening?
Do you know how much that specifically was handed out per fighter for that? Because I heard some estimates. I don't know if you...
27,000 is what everyone got. I'm pretty sure it was split evenly and ended up being $27,000 for everyone.
Most people were under the impression that fighters were only receiving that training expenses purse, so very quickly, questions arose about where exactly this bonus was coming from, and more controversially, whether or not it was coming out of the money that was supposed to go to charity. For Creator Clash 2 specifically, questions about that structure are answered in plain black and white by fighter Froggy Fresh's contract, which was leaked publicly in May of 2025. Let's take a look. The document spells out exactly how Creator Clash 2 handled fighter payouts, and it clears up that one big question: where did the fighter bonuses come from? According to this contract, fighters weren't just paid a purse, and not just a tiny percentage of the pay-per-view like Anissa once claimed. We'll get into that in a second. Actually, their bonus was calculated from the net revenue of all Creator Clash income, after every single expense of the event was covered. Remember what we said earlier about revenue versus profit? Well, that is profit. So, therefore, a 25% cut of the profits that was advertised as going to charity appears to actually be being divided between 18 fighters. So, that's around 1.38% each. Now, here's an example of how the Creator Clash organizers appear to just blatantly mislead people and then act like it's transparency. In public, Anissa did admit that the fighters were taking a cut of something in Creator Clash 2. She rounded it down to just 1%, and also claimed that it was only a portion of the pay-per-view sales. Rounding it down doesn't sound like it matters all that much, but with the phrasing, she's giving the impression that only 1% of one section of the profits were leaving the charity pot, when in reality, it was actually closer to a full quarter of the total profits. That's not a minor difference, That's the difference between a small token payout and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some ticket buyers would be happy to accept the idea that 99% of the profits were going to charity, that it was sort of close enough to the 100% still being advertised in promotional emails at the time. Put all of that together, the after-cost bonus structure, the downplayed percentages, the public dishonesty about what was actually going to charity, and you start to see kind of a pattern. It just doesn't appear to be plausible that Creator Clash was being run like a traditional charity event at all. In fact, it looks more like it's being run as a traditional for-profit entertainment event, and then using the guise of charity for goodwill, meanwhile extracting as much profit as possible. All of this raises the question, what about Creator Clash 1? Unlike the failure of Creator Clash 2, those fighters actually were paid a bonus, and money did go to charity. Was that bonus a profit share too? And how much? What percentage of the profits was that 1.3 million donated? Without a Creator Clash 1 contract, we might never know. Except, as it turns out, Dr. Mike's heroics go far beyond his grape debates on Instagram Reels, because he's also answered these questions for us way back in 2022. From the beginning of this whole situation, Creator Clash 1 looked like probably the least suspicious or objectionable of the bunch, apparently managing to raise an undeniably impressive $1.3 million for charity. But taking a closer look at some of the details and paying closer attention to what iDubbbz and the fighters were actually saying, things go from worrying to much worse. In the initial lead-up of advertisement for Creator Clash 1, iDubbbz and Real Good Touring advertised the event as purely for charity. Official press releases and iDubbbz himself all insisted that 100% of the profits would be donated. And as it turns out, that actually doesn't appear to be what's going on here. On May 16th, 2022, in an interview with Philip DeFranco that celebrated the event as a total success, Dr. Mike revealed that the fighters were getting 25% of the profits, and that only then the remaining 75% was going to charity.
Plus, there's a small back-end fee that you also get from the numbers. I think it was at 25%. That will be split amongst all the fighters evenly. 75% of the profits of the event itself will go to the causes that Ian designates.
So, not all profits are going to charity. So then, why say that they are?
All the profits are going to charity.
Yeah. Yes.
Is there like a payday in the future you guys are working towards?
No, not really. And also just making money. Like, this shit has just drained me over the last 3 years.
And so, yeah, things changed from year 1. They didn't change year 2. We basically did everything the same year 2.
I know what you're thinking. Pretty bad, right? Creator Clash 1 wasn't the charity event it was advertised to be, and Creator Clash 3 wasn't going to be one at all. That leaves us with Creator Clash 2, and still a whole lot of questions. But today is different, because I'm reasonably sure that I have some answers. It's about time for an audit. Considering that we know that Creator Clash 1's bonuses were $27,000 per fighter, and that there were 18 fighters, we can add that up pretty neatly to $486,000. If that was 25%, then Creator Clash 1 made a total of $1,944,000 in profit. After paying these bonuses, Creator Clash 1 would have been left with $1,458,000. If you're wondering how that got rounded down all the way to the circa $1.3 million figure they claim was donated, so am I. And considering the fact that it makes 0 sense to downplay the amount of money you're donating, at least $150,000 in the reported figures don't reconcile with the stated donations, and based on the numbers provided, it's unclear where that portion ended up. If these numbers, Froggy Fresh's contract, and Dr. Mike's description are accurate, then only about 65% of the total profits went to charity. So if 65% went to charity, and 25% went to the fighters, yeah, obviously 65 and 25 don't add up to 100, so that raises questions about where that 10% ended up. Possibly to the same 3 owners who are going to share the profits of Creator Clash 3, the Yamhas, the Real Good Touring, and the third party that no one's willing to disclose to us. Perhaps it's the investors that Eden mentioned, who expected to be repaid with interest. When you add all this up, the seemingly false advertising, secret profit shares, misinformation, hidden investors, and much, much more, it naturally begs the question: was Creator Clash a scam? Looking at the audience response, plenty of people feel that way, including some who bought tickets to the event. To all appearances, iDubbbz and the Creator Clash team gave people an impression of what was being done with the money from the event that just wasn't true, and when that was shattered, of course people felt duped. So, the word scam might feel appropriate in layman's terms, but whether it fits a more legal definition of a word like that is much harder to say. Now, I am not a lawyer.
Okay, alright, you got me. Look, I'm not a lawyer.
And I am not qualified to give my view to an audience of any size on if something illegal occurred here. All I can really do is look at this from the perspective of someone with access to the internet. So everything I'm about to say right now is entirely speculative and not an accusation that any crimes definitively occurred here. But I figure, if we're being thorough, it's at least worth looking at what laws, if any, could possibly be applicable here. Under Florida law, which would apply to Creator Clash 1, 2, and the original plan for 3, the standards for charitable solicitations are quite rigid. According to the state's legal code, it is unlawful for any person in connection with the planning or execution of any charitable sales promotion to submit false, misleading, or inaccurate information that is provided to the public, misrepresent or mislead anyone by any means to believe that the organization is a charitable organization, obtain a contribution by any means of deception, false pretense, misrepresentation, or false promise, and finally, fail to apply contributions in a manner consistent with the solicitation or commingle charitable contributions with non-charitable funds. A lot of this sounds like it could apply to Creator Clash. If an organizer markets an event under the banner of all profits go to charity, while diverting a portion of these profits elsewhere, it seems pretty obvious that that label might be pretty legally misleading. The law here looks like it generally requires a high degree of transparency. You are often required to accurately state the specific percentage of funds that will actually reach the charity. If the numbers we've crunched are correct, showing a gap between the all profits promise and the actual 65% donation, it raises a massive red flag that deserves a response. Obviously, I'm no Harvey Specter, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that the gap between the marketing and the math is more than enough to raise some eyebrows. And the people behind Creator Clash would be better off opening their books and actually explaining what's going on here, rather than leaving all of this in public limbo. In conclusion, I would love to have some real tangible facts here to further investigate Creator Clash, but despite these facts clearly being in the public interest, they remain almost entirely obfuscated. The people who supported this event and helped make it successful are owed some explanations here, and if you're going to pursue transparency, then you better not do it halfway and leave everyone with more concerning questions than they had before. Regardless, let's lay out what we've discussed today in more simple terms. Creator Clash was never a registered charity. It's always been an LLC, and on top of that, and based off the evidence we have, it's quite simply not the charity event that it was advertised as being, because profits were diverted away from charity. Creator Clash 2 appears to have diverted profits all over again, while still advertising itself as all for charity. Creator Clash 3 claimed to be more transparent, after, to all appearances, deliberately misleading the public about its purely for-profit status. Their claims about restructuring to protect the charity just didn't really make any sense at all, and were seemingly just an excuse for them to focus on making money, as iDub said himself. Their claims of just paying back the investors, again, like iDub said, those investors expected profit, and for Creator Clash 1, it seems like they got it. Real Good Touring's breakdown of profit shares carefully left out 46% going to unknown sources, which could have potentially included themselves and Mike Leonardi. For some reason, no one's willing to admit who was making money here. After investigation, it appears that at least $150,000 is completely unreconcilable with the numbers that we have. We have no idea where that money went or why, and if the organizers were interested in transparency, this should be the first question they answer. It would be so easy to say that Creator Clash was built on good intentions and just unfortunately mismanaged. But really, based on the evidence we've seen today, it's starting to look less and less by the books. I've compiled as much evidence as I can here, but I think I speak for all of us when I say it's about time that iDubbbz and Nisa and Real Good Touring opened their damn books and gave us a proper explanation. I'd like to believe that nothing untoward happened here, but the incomplete information, coupled with the numbers we do have, makes it extremely hard to rule out some degree of deceit. Aside from the horrific lack of transparency, promotion, and seemingly zero communication or consistency in public messaging, what makes this situation particularly enraging to me is that iDubbbz probably could have entirely avoided most of the flack for this situation by just being open from the beginning. It's not that hard to explain to your audience that you need to offer investors some compensation for funding a boxing event. And while we're at it, he could have even still donated the money and kept the reputational bump, perhaps even more of a bump, considering his audience wouldn't have expected him to do that. By getting himself caught out time and time again, Ian has just made himself look incredibly suspicious over something that could have been a saving grace for his career. But he couldn't have that. It really just looks like he needed the internet clout of claiming the event was 100% for charity. Did he think that no one would show up if it wasn't? iDubbbz could have had his cake and eaten it too. Instead, he's chosen to die on the most delusional hill possible. LARPing. Thank you so much for watching, and this is Dingo, signing off.
We have fucking crossed over into an insane timeline where Ela Klein is doing her impression of PPP in the Kino Casino? Come on! Okay, let's get into our iDub segment now.
Okay, where am I
which
blind?
is number 2. Yeah, it's upside down now.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, that's a bit strange. Let me just.
All right, so there we go. Oh my god. All right. You know what? First of all, let's start off. Actually, I sent you.
The odds of finding a shiny Pokemon are 1 in 8,192, which means there's a good chance a lot of people watching this video have never seen how different Spiritomb can look, or how colorful Mothim is. Let's just ignore Pokemon like Togekiss. With this in mind, I decided to take on the most time-consuming challenge that Pokemon has to offer, beating Pokemon with only shinies. This is the 6th installment in the series where we take on every single mainline Pokemon game using exclusively full-odds shiny Pokemon. This time around, the Discord server voted that we played Pokemon Platinum. If you'd like to vote for what game we take on next, or are looking for a community whose interests are similar to yours, I've linked the Discord in the description. And with all of that out of the way, let's just jump right into what might be my luckiest shiny only playthrough ever. Now, of course, the first thing you do in any Pokemon game is have a gender crisis.
Chad, am I a boy or am I a girl?
Then we get to meet our rival, Nolan.
Thud. I hate this guy. His whole personality is Thud. Can we kill Nolan? Yeah, type 1 if we kill Nolan. Why can't that happen to me, bro? I hereby promise thee that by the end of this playthrough, Nolan shall be murdered.
But now, we're posed with our first shiny hunt of the video, our starter.
We have 3 potential targets to shiny hunts. First, Turtwig. More like Tootwig because it's ass. That made a lot more sense in my head. Second, Chimchar. More like Chimfar, because I want to say far away from this generation. And last, and least, certainly least, we have PIPLUP. So, our starter options are terrible, garbage, and awful. I'm gonna be real, I just hate this generation. Alrighty, Turtwig is the winner. This little lad. Oh, and now we just, hold on. Okay, well, I mean, to be fair, that was very anticlimactic. I didn't mean to speed up the first encounter, but see how he's not shiny? Now we just do that over and over and over again. What a great way to start the new year.
Now that I've offended half the fan base, let it be known that karma is real, as I swiftly came to the conclusion that this might be one of the dumbest ideas I've ever had. You see, we're averaging about 8 encounters a minute, which means it should take us around 20 hours just to reach shiny odds. Now you're probably thinking, Oshawaves, why would you do this to yourself? And to that I say, for those internet numbers, baby, what's the point of life if I can't farm internet popularity? Which you too can help support by clicking that subscribe button, as we're on the road to 25,000 subscribers, and every click helps out. Oh, and just so you guys at home can see exactly how long this challenge took, I've put a timer in the bottom right that I'd be a bit concerned if you haven't noticed by now. As you guys know, shiny hunting is quite boring, so chat and I came up with a brilliant idea that's gonna make even you at home absolutely rich.
You gonna scam us with crypto too? Yup, chat, everybody collectively here, invest in Asha coin. You will make so much money. So much money.
Let it be known, that is a joke, please invest responsibly. Now that I've said what I was legally obligated to say, I have a quick question for you guys.
And there happened to be a bat sanctuary an hour from where I live, so now I work with the fruit bats there. Are they called fruit bats because they like fruit, or are they called fruit bats because they're fruity and they kiss the homies? Bats regularly kiss the homies goodnight. Yo, well, you know what they say, chat. They call me Batman.
Now, I'm sure you guys have heard people in the community say things like how Metapod should evolve into Venomoth and Venonat should evolve into Butterfree, but I bet you guys have never heard this take before.
I used to think Swoobat evolved into Noivern. You used to think Swoobat evolved into Noivern. I can understand some, like Love Disc to Alomomola, but Swoobat to Noivern? Bro, that's crazy. That's insane. So did I. Wait, really? Is that a thing? People actually think Swoobat evolved into Noivern? What?
Alright, I know you were turning subs fiend for this part of the video. Enjoy Oshawaves out of context.
I have a better team than Cynthia, but nobody's drawing me with big knockers on Twitter.
We can arrange something, Neb.
We can have that arranged. If there's ever a fan base that gets excited for a new game to drop just to not play the game, it's the FNAF community. The FNAF community will get so hyped for a new game and then just watch somebody else play it on YouTube. They won't play it themselves. And I'm a part of that community. I've played a few FNAF games, never beaten any because I'm a pussy, but I've been hyped for every game that dropped. Like, yo, and even the fan games. This game is heat, but I ain't playing it. I'm gonna just watch it. I don't know why, but Sonic with glasses looks so much like you. You have such a hedgehog face. Sonic with glasses? shut up. No. No, no, shut up, bro. I hate this. I don't want to be here anymore. Can I end stream? Dude, that's criminal. You should be banned for that. Now, I would like to present to you guys our twig tree. Here we go. We are now growing our own Turtwig tree. And now we will see what happens first. Will the shiny appear? Or will the tree grow? Never before seen, chat. Oshwave is going to be taking drugs live on stream. I'm seeing in like 3D right now. Like I have hands. Isn't that crazy? Like if you kidnapped me and then just let me loose in the airport, it would take me a long time to figure out I was actually in an airport and not in a mall. I'm not saying do that, by the way. Don't do that, please. Dare I say, massive. You know what else is massive? Low self-esteem. I'm really insecure. You guys wanna know crazy Oshwaves lore? I have pencil lead stuck in the side of my stomach right here. And I've had it stuck there since first grade. It was first grade. I borrowed my friend's pencil because I didn't have one, right? I was like, yeah, give it back to me at the end of class or like at recess. I was like, okay, I will. And then I finished my work and I was like, well, I don't really need the pencil anymore. But if I give it back to him, then I'm not gonna have a pencil later. So I was like, if I give it back to him, then I'm not gonna have a pencil for later. So I put it in my pocket and I kept it. And then come recess, we're playing soccer, bro. Yeah, boy, certified goalie. I could drop kick the ball further than anybody else who played soccer. So I was goalie. And I took my job as goalie very seriously. He kicks the here and I'm not, I standing here, the side, I love the story side of me. Really hurt. I felt like I got poked because I looked, I'm like, what just happened? Why did I get hurt there? Like, why did I feel that? And it's bleeding. I'm like, oh. And then I look and the pencil, you know how the lead comes out of the pencil sometimes? Well, that happens. And I didn't even question where the lead was. I was like, oh, I'm bleeding. And then I went, I was like, yo, I'm bleeding. So then, they cleaned it up, whatever. And that was that. And then I looked at it later and I was like, huh. There's a mark there. And it's gray, like it's a dark gray mark and it's still there. I'm looking at it right now. I've had pencil lead inside of me since I was in first grade. Gay male too? I don't think male can be gay because males can't. Wait. I was gonna say males can't reproduce, but I don't think my letter. Oh, we got it! Yo, shiny Turtwig! Only 11 hours! Oh my god! Yo, and it's female! Oh my god, bro! Let's go! Yo! Hold on! That was so quick! Let's go! That was so quick! Oh my god! Dude, that's crazy. We're talking about males breeding. Oh, that's a twig right there. But who cares? We got the shiny Turtwig. Let's go. Yes, a quick hunt. I mean, 11 hours isn't really quick, but you know what? I would like to show you what the tree was going to look like fully sprouted. I think you guys deserve to see how cute this is. That's what we would have had on stream. Isn't that cute? Look how cute that is, dude. Look at Gay Male. We're naming our Turtwig Gay Male. I don't care. Look at her. Gay Male. The shiny twig. Look at her. Lax nature, mischievous, and like sour food. I don't care what kind of food you eat. I don't feed you, bro. You are not getting any food. With Gaymel becoming the first member of the squad, we then make our way to a local lake, the boring part, and meet this very normal looking NPC. Then we meet the professor who just never stops yapping. I have to go talk to my family? I don't care about my family. I got a shiny Gaymel, bro. Why would I care about my mom? Okay, you give me a parcel. Shout out to the parcel. I love that item so very much. Welcome to Jubilife City, the city of yappers.
Damn, I should move here. We meet a cop who yaps away and then listen to Barry yap at the trainer school, and then this man yaps about some clowns, and after yapping with the clowns, he yaps some more. S'mores. But finally, upon escaping Yapville, we get folded by Barry. Ammo got obliterated. Wait a minute! You just beat up gay male. Are you a homophobe? We gotta cancel this man, bro. Cancel him. Get him out of here. Cancel Nolan 2024. 5. Oh my god, we're in 2025. Being weak to both Starly, who just spams Growl, which puts us at -6 attack, and both of his Pokemon being resistant to a 20 base power absorb. Yeah, every move in this game is just like stupidly weak. Like, what do you mean Drain Punch has 5 PP? Giga Drain is a 60 base power move? What? But upon running it back with a few more levels on Game Mail, we can take down a rival and finally make our way to Orberg City, and find the city's gym leader way back in the mine. Stand back and watch this. I'm watching. Using the hidden move Rock Smash, a boulder blocking your way. Oh, it's dead. You just killed a man in front of me. That could have been a Geodude for all you know. There could be a like, that's his wife. You just murdered this Geodude's husband in front of her. That's messed up, bro. But now we've got to take on Rourke, and are you really surprised that we swept with Absorb and Razor Leaf? If this crits me, I just win. Actually, if this crits me, I just KO. Booyah, baby. Now we've got to go back to Yapsville to witness the most yapping I've ever seen. And then we got to fight some space guys. Curse. You know what, Turtwig? Say the bad word. Go ahead, brother. You got the pass. Right now, I'm getting... Yes, kill the Pip... Wait. What if I kill the Piplup? Alright. You live to see another day, Piplup. Unfortunately, we need Rock Smash to progress, so we're forced to teach Gamel an HM move, which in case you forgot, cannot be forgotten. So we're stuck giving up one of our move slots for a 40 base power fighting move. Not very epic, considering that we'll have to take this move to the Elite Four and use it to fight Cynthia. But on the bright side, Gamel can evolve into Grottle. You look so happy. I won't lie, that small animation, you look so happy. You little turd twig. That's what we should have called this thing, is turd twig. Whoa. Who peed on my Pokemon? Which one of you did it? Out yourself. Wait a minute. Ultimate skip. We only have one Pokemon, so we get to skip the children. Let's go. Children are terrifying, thank God. As a wise man once said, they can be so cruel when they sense weakness. Upon entering Flomaroma Town, we head east and spot a lost child. You guys already know how I feel about those. Oh, not another one. I can't dodge this one. I want to see my papa. I don't care about your father. Why would I help you see yours when I haven't seen mine in 20 years, huh? Oh, I have to. But alas, we're forced to help the child, so we beat up some space guys, and then some more space guys who want some honey. Who are you, Winnie the Pooh? Then we go back to Space Guy building, and there's Space Captain there with a big cat, but Gamel learned a few curse words during her time here in Sinnoh, so she can swear and sweep this captain's team. People say this cat is hard. I say... I'm harder. Okay, wait, that's not what I meant. Now, during our travels towards our next shiny hunt, we spot my biggest op. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this one. I'm gonna enjoy this shit. You know what, actually? We're gonna get to +6 for this one. We're gonna get to +6 for this one. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy every second of this one. Oh, yeah. You bet, baby. Kill it. Put it down, Gamel. Yes. The stupid penguin. That felt good, chat. I've never been more happy playing Pokemon in my life than I did right then and there. Eventually, we enter Eterna Forest, where we come face to face with my true biggest op, Cheryl. Now, you may be wondering why, since in this game, you travel the forest with her and she heals your Pokemon, which is great, don't get me wrong. And what's even better is that you do exclusively double battles in the wild with her. However, this comes at the cost that she also has a Pokemon in the double battle, a Chansey which knows Egg Bomb that can one-shot about half the little critters here in Eterna Forest. So although we have twice the chance of finding a shiny, we also have a pretty good chance of failing a shiny, unless we raise Gamel to a high enough level to be able to one-shot her Chansey, which is exactly what we did. Did you know it's called Badoo because they're my buddy? What if I but don't want to be its friend? Did you know Sinnoh's final gym leader is depressed and gay? Yeah, I'd be depressed and gay too if I lived in Sinnoh. Lots of hot dudes and a really boring region, so I'd be depressed and gay too, honestly. Okay, but I'm about to put y'all on a crazy life hack. No ice? Here's why, chat. You guys want a life hack when you order takeout? If you get no ice in your drinks, you get more liquid. Because ice fills up the cup more. So if you get no ice, you're just gonna get more drink. Oh, not like a whole lot, like I'd say like another, you know, 2 or 3 more sips out of your drink. Also, if you get no ice, it's still cold when you get it. The only difference is the ice isn't gonna melt. So if you don't finish it in like 5 minutes, it's not gonna taste watered down. I'm telling you, bro, no ice is the meta. I've been getting no ice in my drinks since like I was actually 8 years old. I'm being so serious. Why are microwaves so good at heating the plate but not the food? That was my microwave impression, chat. What do you guys think? Microwaves, 10 out of 10. All right, so the next big chunk of this video was during a 24-hour stream I did, and I ended up spending the entire 24 hours playing this game. So that's why there's a timer above my head. Just try not to confuse it with the timer on the bottom right. Okay, let's get a shiny. The screen in like the mini player mode. Oh, shiny Badoo! Oh my god! Yo, we've been live for 15 minutes! Oh my god! Yo! And it's a good... Wait, this is bad. Wait, no, this is hype, but this is bad because this is the one Pokemon that Chansey can one-shot. Wait, no, wait. Please crit knock it out. Please crit knock it out. Wait, this is not good. Wait, please don't hit the shiny. Please don't hit the shiny. It missed. Wait, hold on, it's not over. It missed. Wait, we have hope. Wait. I think we're good. Chat, I think we're good. Oh my god. Right? Yes, we're good. We did not fail the shiny. Dude, that's so cool. Platinum stream is nice, bro. You're saying 2 shinies under 15 hours? 2 in 15 hours? I mean, I know we're doing like 2,000 encounters an hour with double bottles. So like realistically speaking, we were supposed to get this in 4 hours. But wait, but it's like grass type. Chat, I can't hit this thing. We got a ball. We got a just straight ball and nothing but. Please. Okay, it's really cool that it sparkles after you send it out, but it didn't even shake, bro. That didn't even shake. 1, please. 2, please. 3, please. Let's go. Yes, sir. That was so fast. Oh my god. And it's a Badoo, dude. I love Roserade. Roserade is so cool. It is another grass type, though. The real question, the question that everybody knows and everybody loves. What are we naming it? What are we naming him? Rosalina it is. Shout out to whoever said Rosalina. That's such a banger name. After a little level grinding, we were able to evolve Rosalina into Roselia. But we weren't able to leave just yet, as we had to level grind Rosalina up a little bit. I think we are born too early to explore the Earth, or too late to explore the Earth, born too early to explore the universe. So all there's left to do is gamble away your daughter's college funds. And after spending a few hours in the forest with Cheryl, she gives us a parting gift. Soothe Bell. That would have been so nice. Oh my god, we could have used that on Badoo. That would have been so nice, bro. Upon entering Eterna City, we find that same normal looking NPC standing in front of the most controversial statue in all of Pokemon. Is that Dialga? Or is it Palkia? Somebody explain. Origin Palkia. Wait! Yeah, I see it, bro. I see it. That's totally Origin. Dude, there's no, without a doubt in my mind. Okay, maybe the feet, the toes, but like, yo, like there's little things on that, like the outline, little wings are there. And just for comparison, this is Dialga. That does not look like Origin Dialga. Wait, you're so right. That is totally Origin Palkia, just minus the toes. Next up on the list of things to do is take on Gardenia, the grass type gym leader. And since Rosalina isn't able to take on grass types yet, it's up to Gamemail yet again to sweep. All right, Gamemail, say a lot of bad words. Say a whole heckin' lot of bad words, okay? I need you to say every bad word under the sun. Do you understand me? Start cursing. Start cursing and don't stop.
Eat the entire team. Eat them all. Go. Dare I say, one of the hardest gym badges we've ever earned. Just a lot of bad words, got demonetized, but it was worth it. Because now, we got the forest badge, the forest badge. Wow, I can't speak. After seeing her Rose Raid, I was a bit curious as to how early we could make our Rosalina a Rose Raid. And that's when chat informed me. This one is Iron Island. Is that where you get, is that the Lucario quest and stuff? We're stuck with the Rosalia until then. This game sucks, bro. Oh my, you're telling, oh my God. Here, we made a bunch of new cool Pokemon like Rose Raid, Electivire, we got Weavile, Magmortar, all these really cool Pokemon. And guess what? You don't get to use any of them until the game's over. Any of them. You can have 2 before the Elite Four. 2. Everything else, don't get to use until the game's done. And people have the audacity to say this game is good, bro. Here, we made a Pokemon game, but you don't get to use any of the new Pokemon. Then we have to invade a building that the spacemen took over, and Gmail did what Gmail does best and starts spitting curse words left, right, and center. The power of the bad words were enough to defeat another space lady captain thingy, and after, we scooped up a bike. This allows us to access the bike path, but more importantly, this allows us to reach the cave underneath where we're going to begin our next shiny hunt. Chat voted here because they wanted Gibble, but we can also find a rock that goes boom, the most common Pokemon in the universe, and weaker than vanilla ice cream. But then we had an unexpected guest appear on stream. Yo, dude, the Sinnoh? You're telling me the worst region is here today? Blocked? Hey man, don't hate me because your region sucks. Don't hate me because your region is ass, bro. I'm just saying, cop the homie Unova, get them in here. And hey, I did say this was one of the luckiest runs we've had yet, so I hope you enjoyed this segment of the Shiny Hunt. Say they have 03 in their name. Oh, Shiny Hunt! No way! No way! What? Oh my God! What is the luck today? Yo, this is the luckiest playthrough I think I've ever done. This is the luckiest playthrough I have ever done in my life. 3 in less than 17 hours? Oh my God. I mean, is it a piss rock? Yes, but oh my God. Dude, we've been here for maybe an hour. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, and it's a lady, bro. We've got nothing but ladies. Make it make sense. Usually women ignore me and they do their best to avoid me. No! No, 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 no. I didn't know you had poison point. Oh my God, oh my God. Wait. I didn't know you had poison point. No, I didn't know. I didn't even look. Oh, no. Please, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, no, please. No. No. Oh my God. No, don't you dare. Don't, please. What are the odds? We catch this? Please. 1, please. No. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Please. I beg of you. Please don't make me feel this. Please. Oh my God. That's fine. Oh no. No. We're not keeping up the trend, chat. Can I heal this thing at all? No. Oh no. Please. No, Onyx, come on, Onyx, please, Onyx, come on, please, Onyx, come on, please. Don't do this. Don't. What are the odds, chat? What are the odds? Hold on. Calculator Gen 4. It's an Onyx, bro. 1. Oh. No, don't. Please, no. Oh, please. Please. Premier Ball for Premier Pokemon. Please. 1 shake, please. 2 shake, please. 3 shake, please. Let's go! Yeah, we're feeling nothing, baby. Let's go! Oh my God. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was too scary, bro. Nah, don't play with me like that. Oh my god. Shiny Onyx. Oh my god, dude, way too many emotions. That was way too many emotions for such a short period of time. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god. What are we naming it, bro? What are we naming it? PP Rock. Yeah, no. Miracle, welcome to the squad. I need to breathe for a minute, bro. Can I be real? I need to breathe for a minute. Holy shit. Though we got insanely lucky with how fast this hunt was, it is an Onyx. We add Miracle to the team and meet Lucas, who gives us a not so important item. I don't want the Versus Seeker. I don't care about that. I want the bitches Seeker, bro. Hello. According to one theory, yeah, we do not care, bro. We do not care. I don't care about any Sinnoh lore. This is the most boring ass region on the planet. POV, talking about Sinnoh lore? Then we enter Hardhome City and have to tell the gym leader to go do her job. And since the city is just filler, unless you're a contest fan, we jump right into Fantina's gym to challenge her. Sweeping with Gay Mail didn't work the first time, but we ran it back with an actual strategy the second time. Leading with Rosalina, we can Giga Drain twice to deal with Duskull. Haunter spams Confusion on Rosalina until she commits Sewer Slide, but Gay Mail can come in and eat the ghost, and then Gay Mail lands a crit bite to one-shot the other ghost. Totally skillful win, GG easy. Speaking of totally skillful win, GG easy, Nolan, our rival, catches us off guard for a fight where Miracle smothers the bird on rocks, Gay Mail curses and bites the cheerleader and smashes the monkey with some rocks, before our cooler, stronger, smarter, funnier, shinier, better cheerleader sucks the Weasel for all of its life. And then this happens. Oh, you do evolve now. Wait! 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 She's so cool. Look at her. The gayest male of them all. Huge. And you get EQ, bro. Yes. Yes. Give me EQ. We start progressing towards Veilstone City to start our next shiny hunt, but on the way, I got bamboozled. Wild Pikachu! This is epic. Hello, Pikachu. What? I got scammed! That's not a Pikachu, that's a child! Push it in the water. But finally, we can pass through the city and make our way to Route 214. 214, baby! Here we can find a bigger booming rock, a pre-evo of a D's Nuts joke, and one of like 3 fire types in the entire game. Since we didn't get Chimchar, thanks Twitch chat, we're gonna try and find a sparkly pupper. But the insane luck strikes again, as only an hour later, me with set funds. Oh, wait! What the What the What the Oh my dude! No! I swore so many times. I swore so many times. Oh my god!
Too Heiny Soda says low taper fate.
I swore so many times. No way! Dude! And no self-destruct. Don't care. You're so right. You're so right. I do care. Oh my god! Are you kidding? 3 in 1 day. Brother. Please don't go boom. 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 No! It went boom! And the streak continues.
Arctis Fox _ 1378 says, hey Osha, guess what? I f***ing got shiny Rayquaza
I
in Alpha
don't
Sun.
care!
I'm so happy
I
I'm
don't care! I'm sorry, that was really rude. I don't mean that. Congrats on your shiny, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I deserve that, dude. I'm being spoiled today. 3 in one day. I deserve to lose one. Can I be real? Well, old traditions die hard. Or maybe they explode. Let's go get another gym badge so we can move on. And we're gonna do what we've been doing for every single playthrough. Or every single gym fight. Forterra's gonna say a bad word and he's gonna spam Earthquake. Okay, look, I know setup spam is cringe, but Rosalina ain't doing nothing, and Miracle is weak to this gym, so I didn't really have any other choice. But you guys don't really care about the battles anyways, you guys just want the shinies, so let's jump to our next hunt. But before we do, we make a quick stop to scoop up the Fly HM from Galactic HQ. However, rather than going forward, chat decided that we should go backwards to Route 206 in hopes of finding a Gligar. But there's also options on Ponyta, which looks beautiful and shiny for him, and is a fire type, which would help us a lot. But we could also find Pokemon like Geodude, Machop, Kricketune, or Zubat. So, high risk, high reward kind of deal. Why does your shot glass have a penis? I'm gonna take a wild guess your favorite starter is Oshawott. I'm gonna tell you a wild answer. No, Oshawott's not even in my top 10. My favorite starter of all time? Shiny is Mudkip, non-shiny. It's a tough tie between Snivy, Sobble, and Mudkip. Oshwaves is low-key big brain name because a lot of people have followed me exclusively because they said Oshawott was their favorite Pokemon. So high key, that's just a W branding move. People like, oh wait, this guy's name is Osha Waves. His profile picture Oshawott. He likes Oshawott. I'm gonna watch him. And then they watch me, and then like, wait, these are low-key good videos. And then they come to the streams like, yo, what's up? And then they find out that I don't like Oshawott. Let it be known, if they knew from the get-go that I didn't like Oshawott, they wouldn't click on my videos. So it's like bait. Dare I say, chat, I am the master baiter. Nobody can bait better than me. I simply am the master at baiting. Then chat starts trying to roast me, and though they had some bangers, this one stood out. That's insane, bro. Are you a Groudon because you cause a drought when it comes to women? Yo. Bro, that's insane. Now, as tradition, I'm about to put you guys on another crazy life hack. Okay, so basically what happens, if you put a cup of water in the microwave when you heat something up, it moisturizes and rehydrates the food. Why though? I'm telling you, I know it sounds crazy, but please just try it. I had the exact same reaction. When my friend told me, he told me to put a cup of water in with my pizza. And I was like, dude, that sounds crazy. Why would I put a cup of water in the microwave? And he just kept saying, don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it. I was like, okay. And then one day, I just remembered that he said that. And I was like, you know what? All right, I'll try it. I did it with pizza. Tasted so good. It was like fresh. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. This is crazy. Like it tastes almost like it's fresh because it rehydrates it. It's best with fast food, but like, you know, frozen food works too. Frozen pizzas, like I do that with my nuggets. I want you guys to know, I'm not trolling when I say this. Ever since he told me that, I refuse to microwave stuff without water. Yeah, just a cup of water. You just put it in the microwave with whatever you're doing. Ever since I've tried it, I will not use a microwave without a cup of water. You microwave French fries with a cup of water, and then you re-add the salt, they taste fresh. McDonald's is the best. They taste the exact same. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I had a designated cup. I had a designated microwave cup. And I've low-key already found a new one here. It's a red coffee mug. That sounds like autism, I fear. My job is looking for different colored pixels. I've live streamed for 11 hours. I have yapped and yapped and yapped about an insane amount of things, including an over 30-minute conversation about water in a microwave. And you're telling me the cup I used was the first sign that you think I'm autistic? That was your first clue? Do you think the guy who came up with shinies looks at the community he created with joy or fear, like the Oppenheimer guy? That is an excellent question. Let me know what you think. I'm intrigued. But finally, after a more appropriate 10 hours of hunting, doing every single— oh, shiny Zubat! Yo, we got something. Let's go. That was 10, 11 hours. Let's go. Finally. That was easily 13,000 encounters. No, not 13. That was, no, yeah, I think 13. Almost double over odds. Almost double over odds. Let's go. We got something, chat. Finally, we are free. That is the most casual reaction I think I've ever had to a shiny. But I've been streaming for 15 hours straight. Almost 16. You can see how tired I am in my eyes. So forgive me for not going crazy, YouTube. Let's go. We got something, dude. Oh, hell yeah. We were just talking about it. So what are we naming it, chat?
Sweet Pea it is. I think that's a really cute name. Then we backtrack to Eterna Forest to level grind
Sad
Sweet
goes off
Pea
for
up
a
until
bit
it can
there.
evolve. Sweet Pea, you don't look really sweet anymore, but bad. Then we ran all the way to Veilstone to take on our rival Nolan. Okay. Oh, you level. Oh. I didn't think you were that high of a level. Okay, I think you're underleveled. So yeah, maybe a little bit. He's +6 double teamed. I haven't hit a single rock tomb. I've used 7. Oh, we hit one. Never mind. It's okay. The right play is Sweet Pea. Okay, the wrong play is Sweet Pea. Okay, Rosalina, you getting sacrificed here. Wait! No, this is fine. Wait. Hold on. No, hold on. This is fine. It's huge. We're gonna set up Toxic Spikes. That's actually huge. Wait, that's okay. Because you're gonna hit me, and Poison Point's gonna activate. And you're gonna be put on a timer. That's how we kill it. See, that's okay. I should have done that beforehand. Game Mail can say bad words to increase defense. So its wing attack to less damage. And we're not doing that to increase our attack. We're doing that to increase our defense. So this wing attack does less damage. See? And you get chipped by poison. Oh, and you hit because you're a gamer. After dealing with that bird, we could use Sweet Pea to take down Roselia and send in Game Mail to one-shot the Buizel. We somehow won that. Just barely. And with Sweet Pea not dying, but we somehow won that chat. I told y'all we had that, bro. I told y'all we had that. After a bit of level grinding, we tried to take on Crasher Wake, but with some bad RNG and Wake having ice coverage, we got folded like an omelet. So we evolved Sweet Pea and tried again, leading with Rosalina, who was able to set up Toxic Spikes before going down to Gyarados. Thankfully, Poison Point activated, which will slowly chip down the flying fish. Then Game Mail's Cursing allowed it to take down Gyarados, but more importantly, with the defense increase, it allowed us to live a 4-time super effective Ice Fang from Floatzel, which followed with a one-shot Razor Leaf. Then we send in Sweet Pea into Quagsire, and the combination of stalling turns with Fly and let Poison get extra chip, and Fly itself doing damage, took down the... Wait, what even is Quagsire? I don't know, but he's dead now, and we got ourselves another gym badge. Team Galactic then blew up the Great Marsh like the Giga Chads they are. So we chased this grunt down and got Cynthia's secret potion. Secret potion, huh? Now, what if I drank it instead? Since I'm not allowed to drink the potion, I let the Psyduck have it instead, and we got the old charm. Does the old charm increase my chances of finding old people? Now we have to do what might be the most forgotten part about this game, running through the fog route. I don't know what part of this screams best Pokemon game, but having a 33% chance to miss every move and having to fight a bunch of trainers resulting in an RNG fest is not fun. I hate children. Freedom! Yes! We're free! Never again. Never, ever again. Ever again. Ever again. Until I have to play through this game because I have 4 more games of Gen 4 to cover. But for now, never again. Old charm for the old lady. So the old lady's gonna use the old charm to attract more old people because she wants a boyfriend. Got it. Okay, I understand this game's lore now. Then after a quick battle with the totally normal looking man once again, we get Surf, and I realize there's a certain problem. Chat, we have Surf and literally nothing and our team can learn it. What route in the game would have the highest... Oh, the marsh? I think we have to go hunt in the marsh. Not the Great Marsh, the area where Shellos is... Now, though it wasn't the actual marsh, I wasn't too far off, as just south of it we can find a patch of grass that has Quagsire, Shellos, and Buizel, all water types who can learn Surf. And Krogunk. I hate this Pokemon. Thankfully, it's only a 10% chance that we find Krogunk, so 9 times out of 10, we get a Pokemon that can Surf. But I swear, if we hit that 1 out of 10, I might go insane. They're bringing the chips. I could destroy a party-sized purple Dorito. Purple Doritos? They got lean Doritos now, chat? I do not like that Sprite. I'm a certified Sprite fan. I love my Sprite. Even Cranberry Sprite. But I do not like this damn Quagsire Sprite. Something about that guy, I just got beef with it. Dude, I don't know what it is. I hate it. Oh my god, Quagsire's tail looks like a hot dog. You could dye your hair gray before you get gray hair. That's like pre-firing old age. High key. Sorry I'm late. School and chores? Unacceptable behavior. How dare you do your schooling and chores before watching my streams? Shame on you. Do better. Look, the Shellos are so happy. Chat, type 1 if you want to be like Shello someday. Happy. Damn, that's a lot of ones. Why is nobody typing... Why are people not saying 0? I'm already happy.
Where are those messages at? I can't be happy. I want Asha waves. All right, bro. All right, bro. I'm gonna quit, I swear. What's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman? I read that aloud, and the first thing my brain thought of was a snow woman has boobs. Snowballs. Oh. Where you put the carrot? That's crazy, bro. That's insane. Eventually, we got a bit lonely, so we invited a new friend on stream to help us bring up the vibes and manifest Shellos. Look at him go. He's just a little happy. He's happy to be here. There. He's a gamer busting it down on the ledge. And he do be busting it down sexual style, so ladies, calm yourself, alright? Keep it together. I know you can. And I think the manifestation worked perfectly, as after 10 hours... Oh, shiny Shellos! Who cares about the story? Who cares? We got a Shellos. TLD. Oh, I can't even say that. Who cares about the story? We got a shiny Shellos. I don't even care about the story. We got a little guy on our screen. Let's go. It's the one we wanted. You know what, chat? You know what, chat? It's about that time. This asshole, gone. Get him out of here. Let's go, baby. Shiny Shellos. Oh, we are balling today. We are balling today. Yes, sir. One shake, two shake, count of three shake. Boom. First ball, Walter. Yo, huge. Absolutely huge. And normally, I say chat. What are we naming it? Let it be known. This time, orb. Shellos! Let's go! Shellos with the tier 1! Orb. What are we naming it? What are we naming him? This little lad. Alright, Shampoo Smile. Alright. With Shampoo joining the team, we now have a surfer and can continue in the story. Surfing left from Jubilife, we reach Canalave City where our rival wants to throw hands again, but Sweet Pea swept his entire team. Bro really lost to a bat. Then we're supposed to take the ship and meet some guy and find Team Galactic doing stuff, and then the guy gives us a Riolu egg that we won't hatch, but I never understood why this is a part of the story. However, it's not all bad news, as in this island, we can find this shiny stone and use it to evolve Rosalina into her final form, Roserade. Dude, I love this shiny so much, bro. I love this shiny so much. I'm gonna be real, I feel like it looks a lot better in the newer games, but still. But upon coming face to face with Byron, we don't for once sweep with Game Mail. This time, the battle was interesting. And by interesting, I mean Shampoo swept with Mud Bomb, GG, easy. Oh, also there was a slight team adjustment. Well, seeing this is my first time seeing this, we have Pikachu, 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 Raichu, I know, big change, and Pikachu. The whole team is ladies. Miracle transition too! Hey, we got a whole team of ladies, and I promise this wasn't a mistake because of a file corruption. Woo! We're back to all bitches, baby. Afterwards, we can meet up with the professor for some more yapping when suddenly we get interrupted. Hey, got. Boom. You know what that was? You know, despite the fact that TV's showing otherwise, that was just the Boom Bros or whatever they're called. They were giving, that was their first big boom. You know, the contribution to the brother with the 5 big booms, that was boom number 1. We got 4 more coming. Let it be known. But since I'm such a huge fan, I went to one of the lakes to find the Costco guys, but found Team Galactic and fish? That's a lot of fish. Turns out Galactic was also here to meet the Costco guys, but we just missed them as they went to another lake. So when we went to go check that out, there were even more Galactic guys lined up to meet these guys. But by the time we made our way through the crowd, the Costco guys had left. No more big booms, I guess. But then fast forward like 10 minutes and we make our way to Canada. What is that guy doing? Okay. But things are weird up here in Canada. Thank you, lady. Why are you home alone? What? She's gone! What are you, my dad? Hello? Where did she go? Turns out they actually slapped a gym up here, so we can go fight the D's Nuts joke of Pokemon, and this fight was not easy. We lead Rosalina into Sneasel, who is able to set up Toxic Spikes before going down to 2 Ice Shards. Then we switch into Game Mail and one-shot with a Rock Smash because it clicked Slash for some reason. Sweet Pea comes in on Obama Snow and one-shots with Fly, but then the real threat comes out with Frostlass.
The problem is Abomasnow set up permanent hail with its ability, and Frostlass has the ability Snow Cloak, which raises its evasive stat by 1, meaning we have a chance to miss every move. And not only that, this Frostlass spams Blizzard, which is a 120 base power move that cannot miss in the snow. The good news is that Sweet Pea connects a fly before getting one-shot. I sent in Miracle, and after it dies, this is when I realized that Hail from Snow Warning is permanent in this generation, and I've been trying to stall it out for no reason. To no surprise, Gamel gets one-shot by a 4-time super effective Blizzard, and this is exactly when I remember that Shampoo has a Rain Dance and I could have gotten rid of the Hail forever ago. So after we tank a crit Blizzard, we set up the Rain. I have the power of being a real human. I'm gonna stall out. I'm gonna stall you out and let you die to poison. And you know what? Even better, you're gonna miss this Blizzard, nerd. Watch. Oh my god. Wait, that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. Why can you do that? You're not a human. Though I got a bit bamboozled, Shampoo was able to one-shot with a grain boosted crit Surf the following turn. And our last Pokemon, Piloswine, gets one-shot as well, earning us our 7th gym badge. After saying a quick hi and bye to our rival, we break into the Team Galactic base to do more story stuff, which leads to us being face to face against Cyrus, yet again. Unfortunately, our team struggles against his, and he also has a level advantage, so we had to level grind yet again. God, I missed the modern XP share. But upon rematching him, Shampoo was able to handle his first 2 Pokemon, and Sweet Pea can deal with his Honchkrow. And then for some reason, after beating the boss of Team Galactic, we have to fight an admin? Why isn't this in the opposite order? Admin to boss makes much more sense. Anyways, our bat stomps the admin, which allows us to set the 3 Lake Spirits free. I will say it is kind of crazy that they were able to capture 3 legendary Pokemon. I gotta give them props for that. But the bad guy lore isn't done just yet, since they forced the Lake Spirits to play everyone's favorite block game and craft the Red Chain, an item used to summon and control Dialga and Palkia. So now us, a 10-year-old kid with a couple of sparkles, have to go and stop a man who controls the god of time and space. What? After climbing to the top of Spear Pillar,
Oh yeah, I gotta get Dialga or Palkia. Then I gotta get, oh my lord. Oh my lord. That post game? Yeah. Oh, I gotta go. Yeah, I think I didn't fight the fucking my ride.
We can take on 2 space ladies with the help from our rival, but if I'm being completely honest, I did more damage to his Pokemon than the opponent's thanks to Earthquake spam. Sorry, not sorry. Then we witness Cyrus summon the gods, and in doing so, he grabs the attention of the hidden third god, Giratina, the god of antimatter. Enter the Distortion World, where nothing makes sense. Floating islands above eternal nothingness, moving platforms, walking on walls, even trees appearing out of thin air. Nothing makes sense. The only thing here that feels like home is battling, and oh, battling we did. The fight here against Cyrus is a fight I've just always struggled with. His team of Houndoom, Crobat, Gyarados, Honchkrow, and Weavile is really hard to counter. Amazing coverage, powerful offensive Pokemon, this is a really well put together team. Not only did we lose our first fight against Cyrus, we lost again and again and again. This fight alone took over half an hour with speed up. We're done! Oh my god, chat. Yes, this was a 43-minute battle with the use of speed up, so in real time, this would have taken over 2 hours to beat. But with a little bit of luck, we pulled it off. Leading with Rosalina to set up Toxic Spikes twice, Houndoom takes it down. Then Shampoo comes in for the revenge kill, a 1-for-1 trade. Gmail comes in on Gyarados, lives a 4-time super effective Ice Fang, and is over half with a crit Razor Leaf before falling the next turn. Sweet Pea gets sent out and drops Gyarados down to just 1 HP with Fly, resulting in us taking a Giga Impact. But we can take down the Flying Fish the next turn. Shampoo does some good damage to Weavile, but gets taken down as well. However, the mix of Toxic Stall and Fly from Sweet Pea can take it down. We sacrifice Miracle yet again to revive Shampoo, and have Sweet Pea take down Honchkrow. With Cyrus's last Pokemon being a Crobat, I see there's a chance we can win. Wait, how the hell are we at Crobat right now? I intentionally let Sweet Pea die, and for a good reason. You see, I have no potions in my bag, so there's no way to heal Sweet Pea. But by letting it die and sending in Shampoo, I can use a max revive to restore Sweet Pea back to full HP. So now, all we can do is pray that we get a Para from Body Slam. Please? Please Para, please Para, please player, thank you! Wait! Okay, hold on. He can't outspeed Air/Flinch anymore. He can't outspeed Air/Flinch anymore. And that's not heal range. Oh. Dude, that's even better. That's even better. We win. Oh my god, we're free. We're free. That's not heal range. It's still okay because he's half HP and we're full.
but he can now spam flinches.
I use an Expedef to decrease the amount of damage taken from air slashes that this bat likes to spam, but it confuses us with Confuse Ray first. So we full heal that off, and in the following turn, I'm in a unique spot. I know Saris has one more full restore left, and I'm worried that Fly won't do enough damage to kill it, but it'll do enough to put Crobat in heal range, which would result in a loss. So I go for Flight, just to get a small bit of chip before shooting off a Fly.
It's not. Okay, so now we just can't flinch. That's it. We just... Oh, you crit. He's not off. Thank you. Okay. Just don't miss. Please, just don't miss. Please. We haven't missed a Fly. I think we're gonna miss this. No, we didn't. And that kills, right? We're done. Oh my god, this battle took over half an hour, bro. This fight alone took over half an hour with speed up. We're done. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god. Holy Jesus.
And now, after all our efforts, we're rewarded with our final shiny hunt of the video, Shiny Giratina. However, I have to confess something.
You guys wanna know something funny? Can I confess something that's low-key kind of cringe, but I think it's kind of funny? If you follow my Twitter, you might have seen this tweet where I just tweeted a picture of a Minecraft sign, okay? Not a lot of people saw it, but if you're one of the people who saw this, I'm gonna explain the reasoning behind this tweet really quickly because I think it's funny. So I'm not gonna say who for personal reasons, but there was this girl who I was talking to, and she just used Twitter a lot. And she just tweeted randomly something along the lines of just show me a sign. So my response to that was tweeting a literal Minecraft sign because I thought that was funny. But anyway, website the school called Edge Unity. Teachers at my school, you have 1 week to edge on the board. You think it takes me a week, teacher? I can do it in 2 minutes. Observe. And then I got kicked out of school. And so I was never allowed back. Also, I got charged with public indecency, so. I went to a restaurant for someone's birthday and I was a picky kid, so I wouldn't eat, so my mom just let me bring my binder. I was showing other cards and some dude straight up ditched his date to talk to me about Pokemon. W dude, bro. W dude. Ditching your date to talk to a kid about Pokemon? Okay, that sounds kind of weird, but W dude, bro.
And after an hour and a half of soft resetting,
I feel like you don't have a choice to— Oh, Shiny Yo! That was like an hour in! Oh my god! We've been here for like an hour! Pause the music! Oh my god! Wait, we're beating the game today. We're getting a sub 50 run. Oh my god. I don't even care. We're entering speedrun mode. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're beating the game today. We don't care. I don't care. We're beating the game today. Let's go. That was so fast. That was maybe 2 hours. No, that was an hour 50 minutes. Exactly. Well, actually an hour 26 minutes. Still, that's insane. Oh my god. Yo, look at it. Oh my god. And normally I'd say, chat, what are we naming them? But I got this one, all right? I got this one. If you understand the reference, you're a goat. Girly Tina. Let's go, dude. Oh my god. Dude, that's so cool. That was so fast. Oh my god. After kidnapping Satan himself, but a little more colorful, we return to the normal Pokemon world and go share a story with the professor. A Sigma, you've come back. Yes, Professor, I'm not your father. Moving on in the story, we get interrupted by a strange man who dishes the best compliment I have ever received. Yo, fellow trainer, your Pokemon are secure inside your Pokeballs. But there's no masking that aura of serious toughness. You heard it here, chat. I officially have aura. This red-haired man who looks like a clown said I have aura. You heard it here first. That giant rock, isn't it really a Pokemon?
It's okay.
Oh, it's a Munchlax! That's so cool! Yo, what? That's a Munchlax! That's so cool.
Before we can challenge the 8th gym, we have to climb to the top of the lighthouse.
Dude, this is the second time I've had to tell a gym leader to get back to doing their job. What is with the gym leaders in the Sinnoh region? Just doing everything but being a gym leader.
But finally, we come face to face with Volkner.
Chat, observe. Volkner, Record pacing, gym fight. Oh, never mind, not record pacing, I lied. I got greedy trying to hit an Omniboost with Giratina, so although we were able to take down Luxray, it drops us down to 1 HP, and Electivire took us down the next turn. But then I remembered I have another ground type, so yeah, that's badge 8. And right after the 8th gym badge comes Victory Road, which was really annoying to get through and totally didn't result in a whiteout, but we eventually made our way to the Pokemon League. We also had one final fight against our rival, but let's be real, you guys really just wanted to the fight against Cynthia, so let's skip the easy fight and the Elite Four and jump right into that. First time around, we got mopped. Basically, between having a team of 5, thanks to neglecting the Rock Snake that's weaker than the second smallest Pokemon of all time, and our team being around 15 levels under-leveled, this wasn't shocking. Am I surprised? Not really. This is gonna be a lot more than just one fight. However, with a bit of strategy, we might be able to pull this off. On our second try, we lead with Rosalina to set up Toxic Spikes just to realize that half of Cynthia's team is immune to Toxic Spikes, so that was a wasted turn, and we let Rosalina go down. Sweet Pea comes in and drops Spiritomb down to half before also going down. We've already only got half a team left, and our first Pokemon isn't even dead yet. Thankfully, we can change that with Gamail's Earthquake. We send in Giratina as Togekiss comes out, and we only have one chance to win this. We need Omniboosts to outspeed and not get flinch spammed. As we dodge a flinch turn 1, we fire off an Ancient Power and get an Omniboost. Despite being 10 levels lower, we can now outspeed Togekiss, so we will not be getting flinch spammed. But we aren't doing a lot of damage, so I'm shooting for more Omniboosts. And after dropping it below half, we get another one. But we get dropped down to crit range, so I use a Hyper Potion the following turn. Another Ancient Power fires off and takes down Togekiss. We are still level 50. Like, that is... Yes, we're double, but we are still under-leveled. So this is the equivalent of, like, just +1. I think this makes us even level +1. It's insane to think. I don't think Dragon Claw KOs. But I feel like I might just be underestimating. +2, stab, super effective. Yeah, like, that's crazy. That doesn't even KO. +2 super effective Dragon Claw. The good news is... Oh, you just straight up miss. I was like, we lit.
Leroy's Pokemon Diamond and Pearl walkthrough.
I don't really know what he's doing, but he's getting mad at me because I'm eavesdropping apparently, and he runs off like a coward. And yeah, I don't really know what that was all about, but hopefully we'll find out soon. And look, here he is again. So what is this guy doing? He's talking about some big old plan, so that can definitely not be good. He's saying his boss is doing all this great.
Dude, I'm stupid.
Dodging a Dragon Rush there gives us a chance to actually win this. As Garchomp goes down, Lucario comes in. This Pokemon resists all of our attacks, but I can't switch out and give up that double Omni Boost. Giratina must stay in until it dies. We test the waters with an Ominous Winds, fishing for another Omni Boost, and not doing a lot, but when I see Lucario no Shadow Ball, I decide to put my greed aside and try to get rid of this thing as soon as possible. Shadow Force is used and almost takes it down, but it's just not enough. I'm gonna Ominous Wind, I'm gonna try to get lucky, get a third one. Odds of that happening are very slim. Very slim. Oh my god! Giratina insane, bro. Giratina insane. Giratina insane. Oh my god, Giratina insane. Oh my god. It's only a 10% chance to get an Omni Boost, and we got it 3 times this fight. So as long as we don't get crit, we're perfectly fine. Thankfully, that didn't happen, so as you can expect, the rest of the fight was a clean sweep with Giratina. Is that kind of cringe? Yeah, maybe, but it was either that or a 20-minute fight including a bunch of max revives and pivoting, as we had every odd stacked against us. If you guys enjoyed, I'd greatly appreciate if you could drop a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already, as we've got over 30 more shiny only challenges to take on. And if you made it this far into the video, I know you don't want to miss out on those. And if you're interested in seeing these videos live, I stream on Twitch 6 days a week taking on shiny only challenges and other Pokemon projects that I've got planned. Really quickly before the video ends, I'd like to say
Yeah, I remember exactly where we need to go. Yeah, Lucas, you fucking chump. Bitch. It's so much fun.
What's poppin', y'all? Exiled Twitch streamer from his Poggers community, Mizkif, has been streaming here and there on his alternate account when he said he would never be going to Kick. And I'm gonna play you guys that clip from his alternate stream right now.
The live on main? Nah. I probably won't be going live on my main for a long time. Yep, I think I just outgrew streaming. I think I just outgrew content. It was fun. Been a good 7 years, but I think it's over. Can't believe so many people fell for the pregnancy bit. Bro, how many of you guys actually thought I was in a relationship? Can I ask you guys that? How many of you really thought I was in a relationship? Okay, good. I'm assuming most of my core viewers knew that I was not in a relationship and it was just pure troll. I kind of did. I had so many people message me afterwards thinking that I was in a relationship, and they're like, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm like, what the f? No, you thought it was real? No, it was fake. I faked it for 3 weeks. The reason why I did it, honestly, is because I was pretty bored. And Juice came and visited for 4 days, so I was like, all right, I'm just going to make this whole narrative that we're dating, and then it worked. You plan on going back to the main account soon? I'm probably not going to go back to the main account for a long, long time. And you could blame that on a few people. E-Rob. Join Kick? I would never. How the f does Doc go live on the main, but you don't? I don't know, bro. Because Doc's also on YouTube. He got permit. He can't go live on the main. What do you mean he's going live? Why can't you go live? I mean, I just don't want to, bro. And I've been enjoying my time not streaming. Just do what Asmon did. Leave your old channel in the past and make this one your main. Fresh start, new Miz. That's not a bad idea. Yo, Hyper, thanks for Twitch Prime, but please don't subscribe here. Any lessons you learned about treating people better, / jealousy, / using people for views? Jenny, get closer to the camera.
What?
Miz, we love you. Come back. Bro, I love you guys too, okay? I love you guys too. I miss you. I miss streaming. I like streaming. You know this. I miss you. I miss you a lot. But I know I can't. I know I can't. I'm just not ready. God, what would I do if I went live? Tell me. What would I do? What would I do? Your core will always be with you. I know, but like, what would I do?
So here, as this got posted, one of these clip pages would see that he would announce that he would be moving to Kick. And I'm going to play you guys that trailer intro right now.
Mizkif, it's time you fulfilled the prophecy. It's time you joined the dark side.
So here, he's moving to Kick, and this is so funny because the reason why this guy got exiled from the community, damn near from his old company, etc., is because and this is very reductionist of me, but he chucked a water bottle onto his bed where his girlfriend was at, and it hit her. And she bruised. Now this guy is a lunatic for sure, like because they're trying to make it seem like, man, he was putting hands on this chick. He wasn't, but he was a lunatic for sure. Like, this guy was obsessed with viewership. He would be envious when his girl would get higher views than him, and he would be yelling and like hitting the walls, and he's this guy's a complete fucking loony. And you could see that right there. He's just, even to his own audience on his alternate Twitch account, which is supposed to be his core, he's just, you don't know, the guy's just a character. This isn't a human being. This isn't real. You don't know what's real, what's fake. But towards the end of this trailer, you see a figure that's like, oh, it's time for you to come to the dark side. The voice that he's using in that figure is Ice Poseidon, who is really, this guy's you could say the founder of the new world, the Columbus, the Alexander the Great of IRL streaming. And Mizkif was originally his cameraman. Mizkif switched up on him and kind of did him greasy, as he's done many other people greasy that we've seen in the past. And he says he's going to kick. So when he says he's going to kick, a lot of these pages randomly post nonsense like, oh, this guy got a kick deal. You guys remember when they were doing that and just skyballing the numbers? Well, it started going around that Mizkif got a $15 million deal for kick. And if this wasn't the biggest BS I've ever heard, because you've got to think about it like this. You get offered a big deal when you are the highest in demand, not when you are banned on a platform, which is one thing. That's when your deal drops, if you have a deal at all on the table. But Mizkif right now, why would they offer him a deal? He hasn't been streaming. He hasn't been active on streaming. His reputation is tarnished. He's going through a lawsuit which he's suing these people, Starforge PCs being one of them, and OTK, his former network, for kind of like kicking him out, and for people for slandering him. And people are constantly putting out that he repeatedly said he wouldn't go to kick. Like, here's a clip of him talking trash about kick. I'm gonna play you guys right now.
It's just the one thing they don't have is the community. It's just that simple. They don't have the community over there. And it's because the community is a bunch of people that spam W and they're toxic heads. That's really it. They need to change that and make it a platform like Twitch. Like, I could stay on Twitch all day, and the moderation is not only so good, but we have progressed so much as a website that nowadays, like 6 years ago, you guys were, the chat was cancer, right? We have progressed so much that the chat now is like moderated very well. You know, the culture has progressed. We have progressed completely.
3 years, smile.
The problem is Kick's chat is like Twitch chat in 2013 still. And the thing is, I think a lot of streamers and people in general have moved past that, and they don't want to deal with that ever again. And that's the problem.
So this was earlier, and there's also another time where he made some wild accusations towards the CEO of Kick, Eddie. And I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Exclamation mark, play. I will not go to Kick. Period. Exclamation point, play. Period. That's it. That's all you need to know. I will not go. Why? I've had times where I've thought about it. I've had times where I think about it. Their owner made me try to myself. I will not go to Kick. I'm good.
So keep in mind, Mizkif is an individual that, and this was earlier this year, I think this was June of 2025, the clip where he says, the owner made me try to off myself. Like, what does that even mean? That's the thing. This guy was sending messages to his girl talking about like, yo, I'm going to take myself out. Man, he's not serious about it. Let's get out of here with that. So this guy is a lunatic, just completely unstable. Very hilarious character, however. And I will give him credit, though, because he has gone to other platforms in the past. For instance, he had a Rumble deal for, I think, about a year and a half. But this is it illustrates my point even better. When Mizkif went to Rumble, he was at his peak. And he was able to stream a bit on Twitch and Rumble, but he was getting like 20K plus viewers on Twitch at the time. He had a strong community. People really liked him, all this other stuff. So when he got offered the Rumble deal, it made sense. And he actually switched, and he did get some pushback from people around him. And also, he was one of the people that really was anti-gambling stake deals, things like that. And then he eventually took a deal as well. So he's very inconsistent, or not inconsistent. You just don't know what this guy believes. You don't know what his stance is. And there's a difference between somebody being ambiguous about where they draw the line in the sand, where you're not like, yo, is this guy pro this or anti this, versus some guy saying that they are anti something and then doing it, and then somebody saying they're pro something and then doing the anti of it. Like for him saying like, yo, you know, Twitch is great, we're so much better than Kick, and then going to Kick, and then talking about not going to Kick multiple multiple times and then still going. So Ice Poseidon would react to this, and I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
Saw that Mizkif moving to kick. That's what I like to see. That is hilarious to me. I love it. It's the more people to kick, the better is what I say. But that is funny to me. Because he said he would never go to kick, but then he's going to kick, so it's funny. I'm very curious to see what his very first stream on Kick's gonna look like. It's in 2 days. I really hope he actually does content, stuff that you can't do on Twitch, right? Like, that's what I like. He's playing the villain. He's pushing himself towards the villain role, which is good. But he needs to do some content that you can't do on Twitch to like really solidify that villain role.
Yo, was that your voice in his trailer?
Yeah, he put my voice in the trailer.
Why would he do that? I thought he doesn't like you like that.
I don't know. I mean, I don't mind.
He said it as if he was like joining your team.
I don't mind. I don't mind being the emperor. I'm flattered.
Like I thought he actually did you, and he made you like he's like coming to you basically.
I'm flattered by it. I'll be the emperor. I'm okay with that. I mean, hey, you know what? When you're in a position where after you get canceled, when you get canceled, you come to me. I mean, you know, it's just like, hey, don't worry. Just come to me. And anybody who gets canceled, just come to me. Don't worry, and I will arms wide open. Come to me.
Did you send him voice audio or?
No, it's AI. You know, it's like it's true. Like I'm like the dark side. You know, it's like okay, when you got nowhere else to go, you sell your soul to the devil, right? If I'm the devil, come to me.
Nah, but why are you calling Kick the devil though?
No, I'm the devil, not Kick.
All right, but
I don't know if I don't know if I'll do a stream with him. I mean, I think it would be good content. It would be some clip farms for sure. Doing a stream with him, there'd be a lot of clip farming there. It would be hilarious.
You should sue Mizkif for using your likeness or image to make money off of you without permission just to teach him who the boss is.
Nah, I mean, it's fine.
So Ice Poseidon was being a good sport about this. Granted, Ice Poseidon, there was a time when he was struggling where he was banned. There was like some whole crypto kind of controversy surrounding him, which is just so funny because so many of these controversies have become they're not even controversies anymore because everyone's done them. So when you talk about this person's done this coin. Oh, they're doing a coin now. Yeah, well, 150 other people have done it. Versus when you're one of the earliest, they're like, oh, focus on this person, this is a big deal. It's the same thing with the whole gambling thing. They were like trying to come at Trainwrecks and like maybe 2 other people, and what happened now, every streamer is sponsored by these guys now, or they're gambling. So it's like, hey, the battle was lost. To be fair. So much so that Twitch themselves are running ads with gambling in them. But Ice Poseidon was a good sport about this because despite Mizkif having used his voice and likeness, he's like, yeah, you know, that's fine. And on top of that, he's like, hey, man, it's time to come back to being a villain. And Mizkif was talking about being the villain because in the first response that he made to the whole Emiru situation, he's like, yo, I'm about to go scorched earth. I will be exposing everything about everyone. We haven't gotten anything yet, to be frank. We've just gotten him filing a lawsuit about what he claims to be defamation on his name, which we'll have to see how that pans out in court. But somebody quotes the tweet, which is him posting the announcement that he would be switching to Kick, where he says goodbye Twitch forever. That got 5.7 million views. A person quotes it and gets nearly 100k likes and says assaults a woman. He chucked a water bottle onto his bed. Like, let's be real here.
What?
Now, you could say he terrorized.
Oh no, I thought you were talking to me there.
Her mentally and emotionally, sure, but you guys got to think too, like there's the stock of a young Asian girl that wears pajamas that has a high-pitched voice on Twitch. It might as well be like a VVS Diamond or like a brick, a VVS diamond mine for like the rap equivalent. It's they just look at it like it's the most precious thing ever. It could do no wrong. It is right. Like it must be, cherished in the Twitch world. And he says, gets offered a Kick deal. It's very obvious what Kick stands for with the streamers they platform. And Eddie responds, the owner of Kick, or the co-owner, and says, Kick hasn't offered deals for over a year. We have the Kick Partnership Program, which anyone with over 50 concurrent viewers is able to apply for and pays based on stream performance and engagement. And then you've got this response from this dunce, and he's like, oh, attacks a woman. This person's a speedrunning streamer. Okay, we're completely disregarding whatever this person has to say. A speedrunner, they're loony. If you're able to do something like that, you got a couple of scroozles. Hey, it is what it is. And Aiden Ross even responds to this with, I like the response. I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Kick. I don't know why people are so mad at it. I just think it's really bad timing. You know what I think? No, guys, Combi's not losing his deal. I genuinely think that Miss Kiff coming to Kick is in my opinion, is a PR cleanup, but not really a PR cleanup to try to, he's like, you know what? My rep is I'm like, Aiden, it's time for me to just go out.
This is true. I don't know why people are upset at him switching to... This is the thing. He isn't even banned on Twitch. So how can you talk about Kick as a platform when Twitch hasn't banned him? So they don't feel like he's worthy of being banned for whatever accusations were made against him. But Aiden Ross is correct here in that this guy has been exiled from that whole Twitch community. All of the people that he was friends with, the people that he would collaborate with, and he was a guy that really needed collaborations. It comes out, they all just chose the Emiru girl's side. So Asmongold, all these other people, they're on her side. They want to work with her. Her stock is up, his stock is down. So he's exiled from there. And what does he think to himself? Okay, let me move over to Kick. Maybe I can do my thing there. And you got to be goofy if you fall for this, because he trash talked that community. But now that he needs it, he's like, okay, I got to reinvent myself. Let me hop on over here and see what I can do. And I think it will work because Kick is a smaller community, and I do think that he really just wants to move to Kick to be able to maximize the amount of bread that he can make, which will involve him doing more gambling. I think that's the majority of it. He realizes that the writing's been on the wall. Damn near the paint has dried, and he's not going to be able to recover regardless of what happens from this lawsuit. People have chosen the side that they've chosen. He's just trying to extract as much money as possible, which I don't blame him. I mean, the guy hasn't made bad financial decisions, but I think people should understand that this is not a human being that they're dealing with. So when people collaborate with him, I think they should realize, like, hey, we're working with this guy. There's a mutual benefit. It is what it is. But him being friends with people, like the most recent thing that happened, and he was talking to his audience about it, like he brings some chick on, he fakes a relationship with her, he fakes a pregnancy, and then he's like, oh, you guys didn't expect that? Come on, like you guys knew I was joking, right? It's like, what do you mean they knew you were joking? You were raging. We find out that you were raging because your girlfriend had higher viewer count than you. People would think that's the joke. That's not real. So you bringing a chick on stream and saying that she's your new girl after you've just been missing MIA, yeah, people are going to assume, okay, why would somebody completely make that up? What's the point of that? So the guy's just a complete lunatic, straight up lunatic. But hey, that's kind of what you got to have to be a streamer, right? So this person's not a human being. He is a character that just cares about views, that needs to have higher viewership. And I think now he understands that if you're not on Twitch, you're not going to get that higher viewership unless you're in the sphere of like one of Aiden's orbiters and you make some really, really great content. That's the way to do it. But I don't even think Aiden wants to mess with this dude unless, he does some crazy stuff. And in that stream, he was talking about like, yeah, guys, I want to come back to streaming, but what would I even do? And that is a good question. What would he do? Well, he was recently like repairing some Lamborghini, some really old one, and doing these West Coast custom streams. And I think that would be really entertaining. But he's always been a guy that has needed to be not just in a community, but collaborate with other people. And he would have chicks on a lot. I mean, that will never stop. Like he can still get girls on, and that might just have to be his content. I'm just interested to see how this develops because this is one of the most interesting characters I've ever seen. There's zero consistency with him. There is like when you hear about the things that happen off stream, you think, what the hell? This guy's not a character on stream? Because when you watch him on stream, you think it's a character. But then the character off stream is even crazier. This guy's punching holes in his wall because his viewer count is down. Like, what the hell is that? But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm see y'all on the next one.
Yo, I relate so much with this dude.
Friendly to I'm gonna run with you. I'm gonna run right into
Oh, did I really not? Oh my god, I hate my life. I'm a genius. Zoom is a weird ass fucking internet, bro.
To start the video, let's discuss a topic that I didn't even know existed until I saw it was found, and comes to us from one of the many video game finds that have occurred over the past few months. In previous videos, I've talked about a retro arcade game called Splatterhouse, which is one of my favorites, and has had a handful of series entries throughout its history. 3 main releases, a PS3 reboot, and a Famicom spin-off called Wanpaku Graffiti, that uses a chibi and cutesy visual style. And now we can add another game to this lineage, for the fact that it was found. Similar to Wanpaku Graffiti, there was going to be another game in the same style, released for the Famicom as well, called Splatter World: Rick vs. the Great King of Terror. However, unlike the previous Famicom entry, this one was not going to be a platformer at all, and instead an RPG. Despite it being planned for release in 1993, we didn't really have much of an idea of its existence for over 30 years, until March 2024, when a Japanese researcher named Orochi made a post online that discussed a very rare item they had acquired from a fellow collector. This item was a VHS tape, which we can see in the post. It has a sticker on it, which contains the old Namco logo, as well as a list of 3 games, one of which is called Splatter World. Once viewed, it was revealed that the tape itself contained the opening cutscene from the game, followed by gameplay showing it in action. This was really the first time the game had been documented at all, and the post even says this was a previously undiscovered game. According to the previous tape's owner, named Tendo, this tape was released in December 1992, and was sent to retailers who dealt directly with Namco titles, so it's likely this would have been played in stores to entice shoppers to buy the games included on it. But this is where the lost media comes in, because the game was supposed to come out in 1993, but never did. The reason for this is only speculated, but it's likely the shift from Famicom to Super Famicom around that time made Namco change their mind on a release. Another idea is that they simply didn't receive enough orders for the game for it to go into production, as the public itself would have been less interested in something being released on older hardware. Too bad we didn't get a Super Famicom port at the time, but we didn't, so the game itself would remain missing for even longer, despite claims that said it was basically complete before it was cancelled. Kinda like a Star Fox 2 situation in a way. But then, as the saying goes, you never know what is going to show up or when it will show up, because the unbelievable happened. On October 31st, fittingly Halloween Day, a 4chan thread was made with an anonymous user sharing a download link to the full game, making a previously unreleased game now found and playable. You gotta wonder who this person was or how they got their hands on such an obscure game like this. It was also pointed out that the version shared here was actually a slightly later revision than the original content from the video, since the copyright is now 1993 and the title screen is different in its appearance. But yes, you might be realizing that because this was a Japanese-only game and is an RPG, you can't really understand what's going on without being able to read it. Well, don't worry, because it already has an English translation, thanks to Eon Genesis, so now you can play it without any reading issues. It might have taken over 30 years and with help from many different people, but now we have yet another lost video game preserved and translated for the fans. I said there would be a lot of found video game content in this video, and we're jumping right into another one. But not just a single game which has been found, not 2 and not 3, but so much more than that. The topic takes us to a somewhat familiar place that we visited before in lost media form, and that's E3. Just as you would expect from conventions and in-person events, where pre-release content is shown, lots of demos, trailers, and imagery from these places is often poorly documented and rarely makes its way online in full. And at E3 2010, this was exactly the case, as Nintendo had revealed their upcoming Nintendo 3DS console, and had some of the first demonstrations available for patrons of the convention to play hands-on. This content ranged from preview movies to full demos, and spanned a wide variety of series, from Mario to Zelda to Star Fox. But just like I mentioned before, the existence of this content in this way makes it very hard to archive and save for fans after the event. While visual content from it had indeed found its way online, that's about all anyone would expect to be saved, and the likelihood of getting the demos themselves seemed like an impossibility. There are just so many instances of early builds and demonstrations going missing, with no real way to go about archiving them or getting those files in the first place. In a previous video, we did witness that this was possible, as the original Paper Mario Sticker Star trailer from the E3 show floor was dumped from a unit that was used at the event, and now it's happened again. In October 2025, the 3DS Challenge team, along with several other researchers, got their hands on 3DS units that contained builds from 19 different games, and covered 25 different builds in total. There's a really extensive analysis video by James Money that goes on to explain all of the differences these demos contain, compared to their final versions. However, what blew me away even more was what they uncovered from taking apart the inner workings of the demos, such as with Mario Kart. While the actual demo is basically a trailer that is non-playable, by patching the preview, they got the debug menu open and had access to even more tracks that were not accessible in the trailer, as well as being able to turn the trailer into a demo and drive the carts around these early areas. This same concept can also be applied to other games like Animal Crossing New Leaf, which is so fascinating to explore. I remember seeing screenshots from this game in magazines at the time and pointing out how different it looked from previous entries. This is particularly nostalgic for me to look at all these years later. Additionally, all of this content was put onto archive.org, so you'll be able to download them for yourself and check them out. It always surprises me to hear that people out there can get their hands on this stuff, which likely would have remained lost or eventually discarded if there wasn't an interest or dedicated users willing to preserve gaming history. The next topic is actually a really nostalgic one, for the fact that it was originally publicized a decade ago, at the beginning of the rise of the lost media community. For that reason, I consider it a classic, and even a decade later, it had mostly been lost, until this year. Apparently this find occurred back in April, but I must have just completely missed it until now, so I'm going to include it in the list for this year. The topic is called Toon News, which was a 2005 interstitial series that aired on Disney channels outside of the US. In it, host Smokey Silvers would report the news above Toontown in a blimp, and give viewers news about what was going on below, often using clips from other shows to create an all-new storyline or segment. It was a pretty creative project and ran for 2 seasons, containing 26 5-minute episodes, but had hardly found its way online over the years. Back in 2015, there was very little online, with some clips only coming from reels of people who worked on it, with the biggest find coming from the series writer and director, Kathy McDonald, who had periodically uploaded select episodes, eventually adding up to about half the series. But it still left a lot missing, and as of earlier this year, that was still the case. It was also odd that over all the years this show had been known to be lost, I don't think any of the resurfaced content actually came from homemade recordings. They were all from the crew who worked on it, which meant this was probably our best way of getting more, if those who helped make it somehow could find more episodes. And well, that is exactly what happened in April 2025. A suspected alt account of Kathy McDonald, who had uploaded about half the series and said they would upload more before disappearing for years, came back out of nowhere with 10 new episodes that were lost. With these added onto what was already found, it completed Season 1 in its entirety, and nearly completed Season 2. Just seeing this list get so filled out compared to the last time I looked at the topic is so cool, and I'm happy Kathy is taking the time to get these uploaded. It only leaves the final 3 episodes missing, though I don't know if Kathy maybe has these too and needs to find them, or if it'll come down to other sources. Either way, we are very close to completing one of the oldest topics from the early days of the community, which is especially meaningful for that fact. The chart on the Lost Media Wiki article does not specify what kind of content is in the remaining episodes or even their air dates, but if anyone out there thinks they might have recordings of Toon News, now would be a great time to look through your tapes in an effort to complete this series. For this next topic, I'll combine 2 pieces of lost media into one, as one of them was technically more lost than the other, though both do fall under the lost merchandise grouping of content. I feel like this year in particular did not reveal a lot of prototype figures or plushes as previous years have, with the likes of Kelly Toys stuff. But there is one topic in here that had never been seen, and I don't think a lot of you guys out there even know it was found. To start though, I'll go over the less lost one, since by conventional definition, we did have photos of it, but now we have the video. A year or so ago, I made a video that covered lost animatronics from the Halloween community, and they sort of have their own definitions and search efforts going for props that were seen or listed for sale, but have never actually been documented beyond their initial reveal. Specifically, this was the case for a prop from the Face Ripper series of animatronics, produced by Morbid Industries, and is known as Face Ripper Bride. It was seen in a couple catalog pages and was supposed to be released in 2003, but was not, despite the fact that its companion piece, the Face Ripper Groom, did come out. So the mystery here was trying to find any video or content of this cancelled animatronic in action, which apparently had been posted online at one point to the Halloween Asylum YouTube channel, but was taken down after the prop was confirmed to not be coming out. Well, out of nowhere a few months ago, user DDRichart1 uploaded a video showing the prop in action. While we have no idea where this copy of the video specifically came from, based on the title cards, we can be sure it was the original that Halloween Asylum had on their channel, and was filmed at the Morbid Industries booth back in the day. The video is pretty short, and only plays one of her voice lines, but this was a highly desired piece of content to animatronic fans, and now it's been archived for them once again. But now onto the other piece of lost merchandise that fits more into the actual lost media category, because we didn't even have a photo of this item for close to a decade, much less knew where the physical prototype actually ended up. But now we have both. If you've been following Nintendo merchandise over the past decade, you're probably familiar with the Jakks-Pacific World of Nintendo toy line. It's basically the series of figures and plushes you'll see in any major retail store like Target or Walmart. But back many years ago when the line was newer, Jakks-Pacific were doing more than just Mario characters, and had covered many different Nintendo series. While so many fantastic items were released, there were also many that were cancelled and did not come out. These include some of their plushes, specifically Villager from Animal Crossing, Slippy from Star Fox, and Deku Link from Majora's Mask. These characters were either announced in press materials or actually had pre-order pages up before being pulled. We actually do have an image of the Villager because of this, but some of the characters we don't, such as Deku Link. Not to mention, we had no idea where those physical prototypes ended up, like I mentioned before, as it's always a fun quest to try and document those. So at this point it was just assumed that they were either gone forever, or Jakks-Pacific just had them in an archive, since they do still have the Nintendo license. Well, 2 months ago, on the Nintendo plush collecting subreddit, someone posted a mysterious image of a Deku Link plush. There were no indicators on it, other than a tush tag that was labeled Goodwill Toys on one side and prototype dated with no date on the other. To the untrained eye, you might believe this is just a bootleg or custom, but actually, this seemingly uninteresting tush tag is a huge identifier, as it has also been spotted on other confirmed Jakks-Pacific prototypes before. It was determined that this was the unreleased Deku Link plush that had been listed but not seen all those years ago. And the story of it resurfacing makes a lot of sense too, as it was found in a Goodwill near Seattle, which is where Nintendo's headquarters are. So in a very similar case to the resurfacing of the Toy Site Deku Link plush from the 90s, this one was probably donated by a licensing employee at some point recently after a storage cleanout, and this person just happened to find it. Not only does this give us more hope that some of the other cancelled plushes could be out there like Slippy and were not simply destroyed, but it also gives us the insight that, given enough time, more of them could resurface on their own. This is something that never would have shown up back when the line was still in this phase. But now that we've moved on so far past it, their resurfacing is definitely a possibility. If you thought the Nintendo DS demo dump was a huge video game find, then this topic might take the award for one of the biggest of all time. If you've been around in the lost media community for a while, there's a good chance you've heard about this before. I'm not even a Garfield fan, but even I had heard about Caught in the Act: The Lost Levels before. And now, after 30 years, a once lost portion of this game was finally found very recently in December 2025. Garfield Caught in the Act was a video game released for the Sega Genesis, Mega Drive, and Game Gear systems in 1995. The game is your standard platformer style, with some maze-like stages and mini-games thrown in for variety, but in total, the game spans 6 main levels in the final game. However, this was not always the case, and is where the mystery begins. The original plan was for the game to be a little bigger than what it released as, and is infamous for having excluded a few levels from the game. These include Bonehead the Barbarian, Alien Landscape, and an altered version of Casablanca, most notable for its train segment. The reason for their initial exclusion is said to be that of their size, in a similar way to how Sonic 3 and Knuckles were broken up into two separate games. So while consumers could not initially play these levels upon the game's release, that's not to say they couldn't be accessed at all. In 1996, on the Sega Channel subscription service, users could actually download a special version of Caught in the Act, which included the scrapped levels from the final game. They were playable. But as you could have expected, this promotion did not last forever, and once a console was turned off, the data that was downloaded to it was also erased. So it's not like we could just find someone that played the game and get them to dump the memory of their Genesis. Over the years, content from these levels would be rediscovered in video game magazines, but the biggest find to date would actually be from a year ago. In 2024, the Video Game History Foundation actually acquired a playable build of the lost levels and had made it available to attendees on the show floor at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, giving fans the chance to play such rare levels for the first time since they were originally broadcast over the Sega Channel. But the question remained on when or if this copy would be dumped, so that everyone could play it, and that opportunity would come only a year later. The Video Game History Foundation, Michael Shorrock, and Ray, also known as Sega Channel Guy, collaborated with Gaming Alexandria to release over 140 Sega Channel and Sega Genesis prototype ROMs for release on the website, and included in this batch was indeed the lost levels from only a year ago. In the write-up provided to the site, it also notes that the collection includes almost every version of the Sega Channel system, almost all its games, as well as some experimental content like a Sega Genesis web browser, which I had never even heard about before now. And as for where all this content actually came from, based on what I could gather from the History Foundation's website, it was largely a collaborative effort between several different parties, as well as former Sega Channel staff like Michael Shorrock, who I mentioned before, and was actually the former vice president of programming on the Sega Channel project. Once again, the world of video game preservation is always full of surprises, and you never know what is going to be unearthed next. So, how did 2025 shape up compared to previous years' found media? Well, in my opinion, I think it was overall a very good year, but not quite to the same level as some of the previous ones. From my observations, I feel like the year started off very strong, with progressively bigger and bigger topics getting found, all the way up to the summer, peaking with me and my friends. But then as the rest of the year played out, we never really saw a huge spike like that again. Though there were some notable exceptions to that rule, and constant smaller finds were definitely around, which I was also surprised that nothing in the big active searches category showed up in November or December either, as usually it feels like we get a last huge find before the year ends. But even if something like Phantom Blood or Slamfest had shown up, I'm still not sure it would have convinced me to raise the 2025 bar, given the overall drought that the second half of the year felt like in comparison to the first half, at least to me. But everyone has their own personal search efforts, so something that might have felt small to me could have felt much bigger to someone else. But going into 2026, there are still so many ongoing searches and big topics that remain to be found, or even updated on at all. So who knows what kinds of new developments might come forward now that we're moving forward. It goes without saying that the variety and range of lost media topics differ quite a lot from category to category. For every Slamfest 99 that there is, there's a whole handful of lost commercials, where a couple might get big, and then for every big commercial topic, there are hundreds and hundreds of bumpers.
Just over a year ago, on November 9th, 2024, Chris Chan quit Twitter in the wake of Donald Trump's victory in the 2024 election, blaming Elon Musk and thus the platform for his election win. It's been just over a year since that day, where Chris has sworn to not post on Twitter anymore. And we're going to be reading through all of Chris's tweets on Twitter from the last year. Welcome to the Chris Chan Update, my name is Gibby. Chris's original goodbye tweet went like this. First insightful thought on Blue Sky. I will be making my tweets and posts on there from now on. Twitter will remain as a platform where I'll find images and content that I like. But yeah, I blocked Elon Musk. Take from that what you may. So him tweeting things like links to his Blue Sky and his Etsy store and retweeting Sonic giveaways is not outside the bounds of what he said he'd use Twitter for. It just seems like he's not going to use it for his daily updates and insights into his life. This lasted about 3 weeks until Chris felt like he had to make an emergency announcement. Around this time, due to something that he mistakenly said on stream, many people believed that Chris had gotten Flutter pregnant. He decided to address this both on Twitter and Blue Sky, wanting it to reach as many people as possible. November 22nd, 2024. Okay, all of this is starting to get out of control now. There is no pregnancy. I was speaking hypothetically in that live stream. I am so surprised how even when I say something hypothetical, it gets misunderstood. Thank you for your kindness. I reiterate, there is no pregnancy with anyone. It was another 2 weeks before Chris found himself incapable of commenting on something that he saw on the website he was no longer supposed to be on. In the midst of some Transformer discussion, Chris felt the need to state his piece. This is lots better than the new toy. We do not need a Menasor skeleton to combine the 5 bots that were also Scramble City combiners. Combiner Wars was best set of combiner bots.
Shit, bro. I'm gonna show you in a bit.
Bots. Do not be stupid with that new skeleton at Hasbro. I really wish you could see who blocked who on Twitter, because I guarantee that Hasbro blocked Chris a very long time ago. February 24th is of course Chris Chan's birthday. He's also deemed it a national holiday, which he used to call Christian Love Day, but has since been recalled Spiritual Love Day. So on February 24th, 2025, Chris used his Twitter account to send out this message. Happy Spiritual Love Dat, everyone. He popped back in on St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you, 4-Leaf Clover. Also, happy Sonichu and Roastew anniversary, as I had discovered them on this day back in 2000. And then things start to fall apart. On March 27th, Chris tweets, Favorite GoBots, Hasbro, Transformers, Return of the GoBots. Now this is in reference to something he was posting on Blue Sky, so this is not much to look at the moment. Where this leads is Chris having a follow-up tweet where he decides to address Hasbro directly. Also, Hasbro and Take Ara to My Toys, you got the formula perfect on the Combiner bots in the Scramble City between Transformers Combiner Wars and Transformers Power of the Primes.
Of course, because all of these stupid, no, I'm not saying Blue Sky is completely stupid as a fucking platform. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna say Blue Sky's stupid as a platform, but none of these, it's so fringe and so non-mainstream and so weird to be a Blue Sky junkie. That none of these companies are on it,
Go back to that with the future Combiner figures, please. Nobody wants what is up with Superion and Menasor from Transformers Legacy and Transformers Age of the Primes. I am not a fan of those molds and combination transformation method. We really like the Scramble City combination method. Go back to it and stay with it. You've said some naive things over the years. This is one of the worst. You have no idea what Transformers collectors want. And with that damn broken, Chris is now back to tweeting on Twitter whenever thoughts enter his noggin. Also, considering how sensitive I am to the energies and timelines, and this should be clear with y'all who are authentically woke, if it vibes light, power, and good, then it is beneficial for this timeline and all of you. You do best to vibe with that. June 7th. Hey everyone,
You're good
this
to
is
get
an
Ezel,
official
bro.
call out.
Where is Ezel?
I'm aware that a lot of you like what I did with the endings of the recent review videos for the Transformers Legacy United merged figures. And a lot of you want something more Sonichu and Rosechu related, so I only have the amiibo figures, not posable.
Which one is
What I
Ezel?
do need for something similar is fully articulated figures, all joints. Don't use the copy-paste Sonic figure. Look at the photo in the above joint, no elbow joint, not compared to Smallfoot. And I don't just want the most popular Sonichu Prime, Rosie Rosechu Prime, Magichan Sonichu Prime, and me and Human, Sonichu and Goddess Blueheart, Human and Sonichu form figures. I need all of them. What you see here, Bubbles, Blake, Wild, Simona, Zapina, Punchy, Angelica, and their children, including Donnie, son of Blake and Bubbles, and others that have still yet to be introduced to all of you. And, begrudgingly, figures of Liquid Chew, Liquid Chris Sonichu, and Red Nauknatsu Nacerk, Human and Sonichu. So what he's asking for is people to make articulated action figures based on his Sonichu characters, and he doesn't want them to just be
Yeah, it's
like
Link Valor, isn't it?
this. He doesn't want it to just bend at the arm and the knee like this. He wants it to be fully
Yeah,
articulated.
it's just this.
So he
It's
wants
just
his
a normal
characters
encounter.
not like
Fucking
this.
sweet.
Now, I can only pay so much, but I am saving my money. Saving. But the artist and modders shall be consistently credited in the media the figures are utilized. So mainly, you get at least the exposure. As it has been made clear, I'm a fan of modders. I like custom figures. Look at what others have done of the Transformers figures to recreate the GoBots. Seriously, Hasbro? Give us Leader 1, Turbo Scooter, Psykill, Copter, and the rest? Quit loafing around. They're already inhabiting Cybertron and relocating from Gobotron. Time to go and all that. Effing legal bull. Anyway, I have been impressed. So, with the figures I'll need, please kindly introduce yourselves and let me know what y'all do, and show me the results. I can be contacted directly at the Quicklight Gmail. Thank you all for your consideration and kindness. Make free stuff for me, I can't pay. July 4th, Happy Independence Day. August 9th, everyone, I realize and understand that over the years, I've been a real jerk. I've said
Yeah, man. I'm in that band camp. I'm not sure if I want to watch that video, but I'm in the band camp. Arceus is like, it's alright. Not Arceus, ZA. Sorry. Both ZA and Arceus. They're like really, really good. I'm just, yeah, like I like them, but it doesn't have the main grip for me. Yeah. The Legends line. It doesn't have that like grip for me. And that's like a me thing. That's like I'll fucking rock that on my chest. Rock my nuts out on that one. Yeah, that's not bad.
This is Phantom, one of the biggest streamers on the internet, pulling in hundreds of thousands of viewers every single month. Also owns the biggest GTA server in the world called D10RP. Except, behind the roleplay, D10 hides the worst pay-to-win scheme I've ever seen.
Oh! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
No way, they've got an entire server just for leaking shit. D10 leaks. Wait, so this is a coin gun and each dollar you spend packs a punch. Okay, so they just stole this guy's money. It looks like if they're gonna be scamming players, we should scam them out of their money. But here's the thing. What if I told you even Phantom server was getting scammed? Alright, keep up. This is a little complicated. Now let's talk about the scheme connected to D10RP. This scheme all begins with this little email right here. Now, if you want to read it all, you can, but basically this guy and his friend bought a bunch of stuff on a pay-to-win server called Southside RP. And then, after the owner taking months to even give them the stuff in-game, completely just wipes the server and all the stuff they donated is just gone. Okay, so they just stole this guy's money. So, after seeing this, I joined the server and then it all unfolded right in front of me. Alright, we're in, boys. This is the owner that guy was talking about. There's literally a full leak server in the owner's bio, and that's always a good sign of a good server. This is literally called District 10 Leaks, like Phantom server. I mean, there's no way it's actually connected to Phantom server. So it turns out that the owner of Southside RP, who for some reason has changed his name since the email I was sent, also owns another server called D10 Leaks, which is a direct leaking server for a server that Phantom owns called D10. So this is the logo on Phantom server, and this is the logo for the District 10 Leak server. And pretty much they've got all these leaks of bundles, reshades, mods, and I think they're also trying to sell some of the leaks as well. Like, they're selling some of these. It's not just D10 they're ripping off a bunch of different servers. Now, when you think the scumbaggery couldn't get any worse, there's another server called Chronic Leaks that's also partnered with D10 Leaks, because, you know, like, why wouldn't the leaking servers be friends and all that? And this server, Chronic Leaks, not only steals with all the graphics packs and the mods and stuff, but they're also just stealing from hundreds and hundreds of script developers that, like, literally live off of making 5M scripts. This server is scam after scam after scam after scam. It's probably the worst fucking server I've ever seen. Unlike my server, of course, the Seasons RP with no pay to win. Holy shit, that was shameless. Alright, so Phantom, this one's for you, baby. Let's take down the D10 leaking server. I love Phantom facts. Now, the way you gotta get into this server is very different. You can either get someone to vouch you who's already in the server and paid for whitelist, or you can just pay for whitelist yourself on their website. But if we can just get some random to vouch for us, I think you guys know we're not about to spend money on this server. Can you vouch for me, bro, please? Vouch me, bro. Need that vouch. Alright, we got our first response. What the fuck? What did he just send me? Yeah, this seems like the right demographic for this server. Okay, I've been chatting with this guy and I asked for a vouch, and after he tried to get me to pay him, so I said, come on, help a brother out. This shit is ass anyway. You want to join this shit? And lo and behold, boys, whitelisted, baby. So on their store, they've got different gang packs as well with different tiers, all giving you different amounts of money, bullets, happy pills, and you literally only get 300,000 with their highest tier of a gang package. Which, I mean, if we're duping money, we can definitely get a lot more than 300,000 in-game cash. And then they've also got something called coin guns, where each dollar you spend packs a punch. And these are rare guns that you just can't get in-game without spending money. This is going to decide how much money we're going to need to destroy the economy, but I had no idea how much they were worth, that is, until I met Peasy. Oh.
The word gay?
You know how much these coin guns go for?
Wait. I'm a big fan, bro.
Like, you're a fan of the coin gun?
Nah, I'm a fan of you. But look, the coin guns, you need to pay money to get coin guns.
Like real money?
Yes, real money, yes. But look, if you see like a gang member who's like a custom gun, and like if you buy a coin gun, you could trade.
How much do you reckon someone would sell one for?
Like 30 mil.
If you're gonna be around in a couple hours, I'll sort you out, alright?
Alright, bro. Can you put me in the video?
Of course. So, with a coin gun costing $16.49 a pop and being worth 30 million game, I did some quick calculations. Wait, so if we dupe a billion, it's only $500. But if we dupe a trillion, that's 500,000 US dollars. Okay, fuck it. And so, we got to work. All we do, boys, put our $5,000 on the floor, put in our little console command, time ourselves out, rejoin the server, and now we got 5,000 in our inventory. And 5,000 on the floor. All right, we just do this 27 more times. All right, there's 20k. That's 40k. Nice, there's 160k. I'm not even joking. I got a message from one of the makers of like the 5M framework asking how this dupe works, because it works on like every single server. So I guess I'm just going to keep on gatekeeping it until they figure it out. So let me know if there's any other servers you guys want me to dupe on. All right, there's $1 million. Dude, this one guy has been circling me for so long. What is he doing? He's still going. Did they just get out of the car? Dude. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm not going to be doing it with them right next to me. I'll tell you that. And soon, 1 million turned into a billion. And officially just hit a billion. And that billion turned into $1 trillion. Oh my god, it doesn't even fit in the box. That's 1.3 trillion. Okay, fine. You've convinced me, guys. I'll do it one more time. Alright, now we've officially got like $1.5 million US on us. Oh my god, is that today's sponsor? War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made and is available for free on PC, consoles, and now mobile devices. Take commands of over 2,500 tanks. Now back to
You got bad.
No, never.
I couldn't find you. Shit, I'm in the same spot you met me, bro.
Alright, I'll come over though.
Alright, bet.
Oh, you see how excited as. I think Peasy's gonna be my way in on this server because I have no idea where you buy stuff and all that, but he's got the knowledge. I may have a little bit of money for you, Peasy.
A little bit of money?
Yeah, just a small bit though.
Oh my fucking gosh. Oh my gosh.
How much did I give you?
Like $1 billion.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
Everything went smoothly. I gave Peasy a cool billion and had $1 million US stashed away. And so I logged out, ready to give it all away tomorrow. Oh, no shot. I rejoined and they wiped my money. So it turns out that they had suspected people of modding and wiped a few people's accounts. So since me and Peasy had quite a substantial amount of money, not only was my money wiped, but they were now on the lookout for 2 modders. Was the dream of phantom taxing this absolute shill of a server over? Well, I guess you can already see we're only halfway through the video, but just come on, have some imagination, alright? I had one idea, and that was to quite literally frame someone else for modding so that they would give up their search and stop tracking the money. How was I going to do this? Well, I had one move up my sleeve, and if you've seen some of my older videos, you might know what it is. Alright, we need to look for someone to frame. All we have to do is find one person, talk shit with them for like a minute, and then we should have enough footage to be able to create an AI voice clone of them. Hello?
Yo?
You need to calm down, buddy.
What do you mean, gig?
Calm down or I'll take you to the hood.
Chill, you don't gotta do that, chill.
Keep talking, I'm gonna have to kill you, alright?
I'm called a gang members on you.
We're gonna have to box, buddy. It's done for now.
Oh yeah? I'm done for now?
Don't kill me.
What are you doing, young buck? What are you doing?
Hey, surely that's enough footage. Okay, I finished the voice clone, and we'll compare what it sounds like.
What are you doing, young buck? Yo, what are you doing, young buck?
Oh, that sounds pretty good. Alright, I've cooked up a clip. Now we just make a report and hope that they eat it up. Let's see how well this goes. If this doesn't fucking work, then I think I'm gonna be cooked.
Yeah, ID?
I think it's in the clip.
You got a clip? What's the clip?
It's literally the guy, he said he's got guard mode, and he said he spawned in money as well. He killed me after that, so. But don't bring him yet, because I want you to see the clip first, because I'm not.
I'm waiting for support.
Alright, here we go, boys. Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, here you go, man. Dude, I know you're the one who's modding.
Yo, little freaky ass.
What happened to the 100 billion you gave me then, huh? What happened to that?
I'm not even a mod. They just gave me some money when I flew in.
Have the money then?
I spawned in like 100 billion yesterday. If I wanted to, I could aimbot your ass. I've got God mode, bitch.
Yeah, he says he's got guard mode, and he spawned in money, so I'd check his money as well.
So, that's your last death, right?
Yeah,
you didn't die no more after.
I don't want to speak.
Oh, he's out the server.
Oh, he left the server as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because he said he spawned money before he left.
To check logs.
You know how there was like modded money in yesterday? I think that was him as well.
Probably, to be honest. Alright, I'm gonna ban him for modding threats.
Yeah,
that's it.
Appreciate it, man. Hopefully that deals with the fucking cheap money thing, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna get that figured out.
Oh my god. Holy shit, that dude just got wiped from the server. Well, at least they're not going to suspect me. Alright, now, a moment of truth. They obviously wiped all my money, but I doubt they wiped what was in my car. And if the money's in my car, then I think we're pretty sorted. And we got the money still, no way. Oh, look who's calling. Yo, Peasmeister, what's going on, brother?
Bro, I thought you got banned. Where are you?
So I met back up with Peasy and his friend and got some new information.
You got black money?
What's black money? I got normal money. Is dirty money better?
Yeah, you can buy like guns and all that.
You can't get guns with normal money?
It's like black market. It's dirty money right here.
Oh.
That right there will for sure ruin the city. Dirty money.
Alright, nice. And we just hit $1 billion in dirty money. Alright, let me get my car out real quick and store some for safekeeping. Dude, between both, I think we've got like $2.5 million US now. Alright, let's go give it away. Let me give you boys 100 mil each real quick. Alright, there you go for you. There you go for you.
What? Yeah. Oh my god. Bro, that's a lot of money.
Alright, boys, you enjoy. Dude, everything is so cheap at the black market. The most expensive thing is 10 mil. And we've got 2 trillion on us. Anyone want to buy a gun from me?
Let me get it. What's the price? Just throw a price.
I bought it for 10 mil. Hey, between you and me, some guy gave me a boatload of money.
Then you will slide me that gun for free anyway. Appreciate that. You got dirty money?
Oh yeah, let me get some of that.
I got dirty money and clean money.
Come on, we need some dirty.
Alright,
we need some dirty.
Oh my god, where are they all coming from?
Me too.
Saw you all out, okay? Yeah, you first. 100 billion dirty money, 100 billion clean money.
Appreciate you, gang.
Alright, there you go. There you go.
I appreciate that, Brody.
Hey, no worries, boys. You wanna buy guns?
Yeah, I want to buy guns. What you got?
The 10 mil gun?
Hold on. Let me see what that bill look like. Cause I got 6 mil clean and 3 mil dirty. You'll do that?
Yeah, I can do that. Alright, you said 10 mil dirty, 10 mil clean. I'm just gonna drop 200 billion on the floor.
Whoa! Why you drop that many? Whoa!
Alright, see you later, man.
This is dirty money? This is a black market?
Take this dirty money, man.
Yeah.
I'm a grinder.
Type shit.
Yo!
So you're a marketplace? You selling the outside pills, my brother?
Yeah, I got some. Yeah, I got 600 of them.
Alright, fuck, I'll buy them all. How much you selling the pills for?
250 per.
Alright, how much for all of them then?
150, then that's 150.
Alright, 450k you said.
150k.
Alright, I can do like 600. I'm not doing any more than 600, dude.
Wait, hold on. You like no?
Alright, fine. I'll do 700 and that's all I'm doing, alright?
700, like 700k?
Yeah.
Alright, bet.
Yeah, if you're gonna keep on doing this, alright, I'll do 800 then, fine.
Give me 700k.
Dude, why are you haggling me? So, alright, fine. 1 mil, that's it.
Oh, okay, we can do that, gang.
1 mil.
Yes, okay, we can do that.
Oh my god. Alright, so how many are there?
Bro, 600.
It's 600, so that's 600 mil.
Gang, oh my god. 750k, bro. Yes, it's 600 pills.
I'm giving him 66 billion. What the fuck? Why is he doing this? Alright, well I guess he's gone.
Yo, you still in the city?
Yeah, why?
They're trying to find you.
You mean they're trying to find me?
Bro, everyone's trying to find you, bro. All day is that clothing, just like checking everybody's pocket.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Got it kept away, right?
Yeah.
Keep it in your car, because they can't see it in your car, okay? I'm gonna change my clothes. Hell yeah. Ain't no way they're gonna recognize me. Let's do a little drop party at black market as well, I reckon. Look at them all. Little 50 billion stashes everywhere. Oh! You want some money, man?
Yeah.
I got you.
Hey, pal, how much digits are we talking?
How many digits? How old is this kid?
You know, I'm trying to be rich.
Alright, name the highest number you can think of.
Quadrillion.
100 grand? Come on, you can think of a higher number than 100 grand. What comes after that?
200k.
Yeah, what's the highest number you can think of though?
80k. What? Or 60k.
Yeah, alright, sure, I'll give you 60k. I got you, man. Alright, here you go. Here's some dirty money.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, no worries.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
See you later. What the fuck? There was no way that guy passed double digits in his age. Holy shit. I got Southside pills.
Let me get hold on.
Yeah, I got you. You want dirty money or real money?
Let me get both.
You want both?
I got $0 on me.
There's some dirty money for you. You want some dirty money?
Yes.
100 billion dirty money.
Oh, got some clean money?
Hey, you know where I can get a gun from?
I'll just fool my damn self.
Okay, here's 100 billion. Now you can go buy yourself a gun.
Hey, no, you just hit me, bro. Give me some money.
Alright. Jeez, how much you need? Fucking hell.
Yo, I know you, gang.
What do you mean you know me?
I know. Just go ahead and give me right, bro.
Alright, here you go. You can have 200 billion. Hey, man. Uber.
Boss left, boss right. Gonna be right here. You can't miss it.
You know in this Uber you have to pay, right?
Yeah. We got you.
Alright, here, it's in the glove box.
Yeah, it's in the glove.
No, I put it in there for you.
Oh.
Reverse Uber, you know?
I see.
We've literally given out $2 million worth of money. There's only one person who deserves all the rest of the money.
Yo, well, what do you mean? What do you mean a little bit left? Oh my god, that's a lot. Damn, that's a lot. I appreciate it, bro. You gotta hop off?
Yeah, I've just got one more thing left to do. Found a leaker.
Yo?
Did you see my report?
Yeah, what you mean found a leaker?
Some guy said he was like leaking all the server files and stuff.
Who? What's his ID?
Called like D10 leaks or something.
Oh, that's from the server owner owns that server.
The server owner? He owns the D10 leaks?
Yeah, he's one of like the higher ups for that server.
Wait, so he leaks from D10 and then he owns his own server?
Yeah.
Isn't that a bit nuts?
I mean, he does what he wants to do, I guess.
Oh, he does what he wants to do. I guess I'll do what I want to do. I love the fun facts.
Hey, thank you for keep looking out for the city though. You stay safe.
Oh yeah, no worries. Anything for this server, man. Thanks again to War Thunder for sponsoring. Don't forget to play it for free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, or mobile now by using my links below. New and returning players that haven't played in 6 months.
Something went wrong. Bam. Oh. Is
This is me sitting on the equivalent of $1 million in game, about to hand it out and completely destroy one of the biggest pay-to-win GTA servers you've never heard of, owned by this guy. Who the f is this guy? And why haven't I heard of it, you ask? Well, welcome to Israel.
Most of the city are like, fuck around and find out.
$275 a month gold package.
How much do you have? Like more than 5 mil?
Try 200.
What do you mean? I have 100K, bro.
So you're my new girlfriend now, right?
Yes, but you know, for 5 million.
You're not gonna give me $1 million.
Here, here's 10 mil.
What the fuck?
You can buy cars, you can buy money, you can buy Solaris, you can buy guns, you can buy everything.
So first things first was joining the server, which actually turned out to be quite easy. Alright, if we just take the little American filter off. Dude, there are so many more RP servers that exist. If you guys want me to visit another country, just let me know where in the comments. If it's got some pay-to-win servers, I'll be there. Alright, here we go. Partisan RP. While we're loading in, I'm gonna show you guys the store page because it's absolutely insane. We're gonna have to translate it because it's all in Hebrew right now, so some of the translations might be a little bit wonky. Starting off, they've got their money packs, which you've got all the way from their 100k check at $22 to their high five package for $462. And if we translate this, it only gives you 5 million in the game, and you're paying $460. And then on top of the money packs, they've got their own currency as well. They've got PR coins, and so these give you some sort of top-up balance in game, whether it's just another gimmick to make people spend more money. And there's a bunch of other shit, but my favorite one is the $275 a month gold package, which gives you a bunch of those coins and 1.6 million game. I don't know if this is the wonky translation or not. I thought it was just funny that they've just named it the gold package, that you get to be a god in game. Next up was infiltrating the server and seeing what GTA RP was like in Israel. But before we got to that, I had to make sure that the dupe still worked on the other side of the world. Just quickly, by the way, if you want to play a non-pay-to-win server, you can join the Seasons RP2, which is so non-pay to win that I'm in the negatives on it because I've just fucking humbled money into this 2.0 launch to make it actually fun to play. So if you want to join for the start of the server, which is usually the best part, the link is down below. And if you don't care, then back to the video. Alright, we put the money on the floor. Put in our little console commands. Hopefully our console command still works, even though it's in a different language. Never mind, it still works. We got 1k on the floor and 1k on my inventory. Dude, this person's got a freaking hoverboard. Shalom? Mic check?
Squeaky, squeaky.
Is that all you can say?
Squeaky, squeaky.
Oh, hello.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? I'm just hanging out with this little penguin over here.
You're new in the city?
Yeah, I just started. I'm from Australia.
So what do you think so far about the city?
I know we're like
it's pretty cool so far. I haven't really done anything yet. I wonder if he's talking shit about me.
Super
really far away from here.
Does this little penguin speak words or?
You know?
Yeah, her name is Pingy.
Ah, Pingy.
Squeaky, squeaky.
Where does everyone usually hang out in this city?
You know, all the food store, all the food shops, like you know, Zaki's place.
Oh, I'll have to check him out.
Most of them, you know, are like not so nice to talk to, but maybe you can.
Oh, they're not nice to talk to?
Yeah, most of the city are like come on and find out. You can enjoy yourself. I'll be back doing my own shit.
Alright, I'll see you around then. That was an interesting first
Little boy,
experience. The
little
people
boy,
aren't
little
nice here
boy.
apparently. Let's go check
When
out
people
that
tell
club
me
he
that,
was
like,
talking about. Shalom, my brothers.
Napoleon
How are
ain't
you, my
shit.
friend?
I'm pretty
Little boy,
good.
You're new in the city.
Yep, this is my
Little
first day in
boy.
Israel.
Where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
Oh, you know, you're in the Israeli server. It's a little bit like, it's going to be a little bit hard for you.
I can't tell if they're threatening me or not.
Yeah.
You live here, crazy people.
Yeah.
You guys aren't crazy people, are you?
Look what I'm going to give you.
A joint?
It's a special joint.
Oh, hell yeah.
You want food to drink, something?
Oh, yes, please.
Come, I give you a few here for you. Come.
Alright.
Come see the club.
A lot of kangaroo, no?
Some kangaroo, what are you talking about?
A lot of
Nice.
kangaroo, no? Kangaroos, yeah.
Oh, kangaroos, yeah. That's how we all get to work every day, by kangaroo.
You're going with the kangaroo, yeah, smart. You don't need to pay gas.
How long have you boys been playing the server for?
A long time. 3-4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
People spend like real money on this server?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot of real money, yeah.
You can buy cars, you can buy money, you can buy Solaris, you can buy guns, you can buy everything. You can buy one car with under $50.
For real money, 150.
Real cash.
150 cash.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
It's like the big city in Israel, you know.
How much money you have?
Me? I've got $2,000.
You know your ID?
888.
You have cash to give him?
I have cash.
Oh no, boys, that's okay. I don't need your money. It's all good. It's all good.
You have a guess. It's okay.
If
I am the boss.
Israeli guy give you something, you take. You don't ask. You know.
Now, after befriending the biggest club owner in the server, who actually turned out to be quite a nice guy, he got me a job at the mechanic shop, which was going to be my base of operations for duping.
Listen, if you want to stay here, I can give you a job, and you can maybe enjoy it.
Hell yeah, I'll take a job.
Yeah, he's the boss and tuner. You know.
Oh, really?
If you want a good worker, you have here.
I'm a hard worker. Shit, he's making me pass a mechanic test.
Alright, the red part?
Maybe hot dogs.
Hot dogs, yeah, right, yeah. You have passed, yeah.
Yes, I made it, boys. I'm hired.
I'll give it a chance, but let me give you a few tips. Number one tip, you should put your eyebrows on.
Okay, so eyebrows on and then we dupe. But before we do any of this, I should probably explain who this guy is. Not only is he the owner of this fine server, but he's also one of Israel's biggest GTA YouTubers, which is how he's able to rinse his fans for hundreds to thousands a month. Which means, like all videos, I've got to rub it in his face somehow. And so, the plan was simple. Step 1, disappear to a secluded location next to our base of operations at the tuna shop. Step 2, use the dupe that we showed at the start of the video to print more cash than the server can handle. Step 3, hand it out to everyone, completely nuking the value of their currency.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
And step 4, walk right up to the owner himself while he's streaming and give away millions while serving him a fresh slice of tiramisu, otherwise known as total infrastructure ruined as millions imploded suddenly unrecoverable. Yeah, for some reason they really like tiramisu on this server. I don't know if it's like an Israeli recipe or something. Alright, so there's about 120, 130 people online right now. It's kind of the perfect time. There's not too many people on, but there's like a good amount of people on. Can you guys say it's dupe day?
Hello.
It's dupe day.
It's dupe day.
Hell yeah. I mean, he almost said it, right? He almost said it. Let's hope it's still working. Chuck our money on the floor. Put in our little console command. There we go. And now we got 800k, just like that, boys. All right, I think we just go to an insane amount because why not? We can. 1.5 mil. There's 3 mil. Here's 6 million right here. That means we're about 4 god packages and 1 high five package. Alright, there's 50 million, 100 million, 200 million, 400 million, one more, and we're gonna be at 1.6 billion. Alright guys, I got a little carried away. I've got 13 billion or $1 million US in my inventory right now. Let's clean up our little money trail here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when we give it away. Bear, surely Bear is online. Yes, he is. Hello?
Hello?
I robbed a bank, Bear.
No fucking way.
I robbed a bank. I'm rich, Bear.
No way.
I'm rich.
fucking rich guy. You want to come to the new club?
There's a new club.
Yeah, I send you the location right now. Wait.
I'll come.
Yeah, you're going to enjoy here.
Do you own this one as well?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
I
shit.
pay maybe $30 million.
$7 million for this one. Damn.
70. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Million. Okay, I wait for you downstairs, okay?
Alright, see you soon. Dude, he paid 70 mil in game for an entire business. That means he paid like 4 grand for that business. Damn. Alright, we're gonna pay for his entire business. If that doesn't solve things for him, then I think we're good. Oh, it's the new club. I think it might be nicer than the old club.
Yeah, the old club is small, you know.
Yeah. I was gonna help you out with the club a little bit.
Yeah, you want to come to work here?
No, I was gonna help you pay for the club, you know?
Oh, this is good.
Right, you gotta keep this on the down low, okay?
Okay.
I got 60 mil.
No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way, okay?
No.
fucking way.
I wouldn't joke. I wouldn't joke with you.
Where is the money? In the bank?
I brought it with me because I was gonna give it to you.
No way. Come. you can put it in the table. Let's see.
Table?
I promise you I don't take a penny, okay?
Hey, when an Australian guy gives you something, you take it.
No, what?
Yeah.
I can take it?
Dude, I got it for you. I don't need it. It's for you.
No fucking way. No fucking way. No way.
I mean, you said you paid 70 mil for the club, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hopefully this pays for most of it now, you know? It was good to see you today, Bear. I'll see you soon, I'm sure.
Everything you need, I'm here for you.
Yeah, for sure. I'll see you on the other side. And this is the last time I'll probably ever see Bear, man. Oh, man, at least we got to pay for his club, man. That's so cool. I don't know how long he's been saving for that one, but now he's got it for free. All right, you know the drill now, boys. Time to hand out the rest of the money. Hey, Shalom.
Hello.
I only speak English, but can I get some donuts?
You saw donuts?
Yeah, one of these ones.
We have no donuts, sorry. We got toast.
Yeah, some toast is good. I'm very rich. I'll spend lots of money.
What do you mean you're very rich? I'm so broke. How?
I bought money on the store.
Oh, okay.
I'll tip you guys very
How
well.
much do you have? Like more than like 5 mil?
Try 200.
What do you mean? I have 100K, bro.
Give you a little tip. I wish put $1 million in there to start with.
Thank you so much.
Maybe you guys need to get a second location. Maybe buy another building. You guys both want a little bit more money?
Yes. Ain't no way.
10 for each of you. How does that sound?
Oh, Yes.
רגע, רוצה להבין לנו יש מיליון 5-5?
I know we're gonna be the richest, I think, with this. Holy.
Now for you, are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, there you go.
בן זונה, תביא לי. יא בן זונה, לא צוחק, לא צוחק. ברו, thank you.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Have a good day. Shalom, how are we, boys?
Shalom, hello.
I work here as well. I've been working here for a few days.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, this is my little home in the tuna shop. Is that your car over there?
Yeah, I just landed here like 3 days ago, so I'm broke as fuck.
Oh, if you're new, I gotta get you guys some money.
But I don't want to take it from you. Holy shit, what the fuck?
So you can get a car. You can get a car.
Are you f***ing crazy?
Yeah, so you can get a car.
There's no way, right? What the fuck?
Both of you are here. You can have a car as well.
What is this, dude? Oh my god, dude. What is this? You serious?
Yeah, of course.
You know what? The car I wanted costed 1,850,000.
Perfect.
That's perfect, yeah.
You
sure about that?
Yeah, it's fine. It's all good, guys. No worries. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. No worries. Oh my god, it's the guy who said it's dupe day. Can you guys say it's dupe day?
It's dupe day.
I've been meaning to give you something. I ended up robbing a bank before.
Really?
Yeah. Here, you say a number, and I'll give it to you.
$1 million.
$1 million?
Yes, I'm homeless.
You're homeless? Alright, okay.
You're not gonna give me $1 million. No way.
Hey,
what the fuck?
I told you I would.
What the? How much money did you get from robbing a bank?
I got 8 million.
8 million?
No, 80.
80 million?
Only because you seem like a really nice guy. I'll get you.
No way.
Hey, there you go.
What the fuck? What? Holy fuck! Holy shit!
You're the security for this club, right?
What?
I've got a gift for you from Bear.
For me?
Yeah, for you. Me and Bear wanted to give it to you because you're working so hard. It's for you.
Oh my god.
That's for you. I've got to go.
Oh my god.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh my god, I'm in love. I'm looking to buy a girlfriend.
He wants to buy a girlfriend. I can't. I have a husband.
Your husband doesn't have to know. I'll pay you good money.
How
No. Oh my god, قاعد نفش.
How much?
Maybe 5 million.
Yes, I'm taking 5 million.
Yeah?
She take it.
Alright, come on.
For 5 million, I'm insulting my best friend.
So you're my new girlfriend now, right?
Yes, but for 5 million.
Yeah, I'll pay you up front. I'll pay you up front. Alright, there you go. Put it in the glove box.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. Oh my god, I just wanted help to give me full money. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can buy 5-time apartments. Oh my, I can buy the prime minister. I can buy.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm yours. You want a new clothes for me? I want to change my clothes for you. What do you want?
Oh, no.
I can do anything. I'm perfect just like I am.
Wait, what'd you say?
I'm perfect like just I am.
Oh, yeah, no, you're perfect just the way you are as my
Yes,
girlfriend.
yes,
You're
yes.
right. You're perfect. Don't worry.
Thank you. Wow.
Okay, I don't know how to get rid of her now. I've got another idea, okay?
Yes, what is the idea?
We're gonna do some roof climbing.
Yes, I love climbing.
You like roof climbing? So you're gonna jump off with a parachute, and I'm gonna be down below, and I'm gonna watch you, okay? Holy fucking shit! She actually did it. Hello?
Ah, you from England?
Yeah. I'm from Australia.
Bro, you the goat, brother. I love Australia.
I'm giving out money to people today.
Why you want to give money to people?
I'm leaving soon, so...
Where are you going? Back to Australia?
Back to Australia, yeah, this is my last day.
Ah, your last day.
If I win money at the casino, I'm gonna give you all my money, okay?
What?
Yeah.
You joking, bro.
Alright, just put on 5 million.
Holy shit.
Oh, what the?
It's all your
okay,
money?
we're looking good. Yeah, 5 million. Here we go. We're looking good. Alright, we're gonna hit. Are you ready?
Listen to me, dumb ginger bitch.
We're on 18. I think we gotta stand. Oh, she's on 18. Is it a draw? I won!
You won? No, let's go.
You guys win all the money. I'm not keeping any of it.
Are you sure 20 million is a lot of money?
Holy fuck.
We f***ing rich.
Bro, I think I can buy the server.
Yeah, bro. I wanted to buy a warehouse in the 80,000 and now I have 10 million.
Shalom. I have money for you. Okay, Michael, this is for you.
Thank you very much.
Go put it in the bank.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right.
I love you, bro.
Goodbye. I love you.
I love you.
Oh, someone's calling our tuna shop. Come through.
Oh, you work here?
Yeah, I work here. So basically, we need to do advertising for the tuna, and I'll pay for your entire family to do tuning for free.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna get the money out the safe, okay? Then I'm gonna get 10 million out the safe.
You got 10 million in the safe?
Yeah, I'm just getting it out. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. This is
You
for
want
all the tuning
something-
forever.
Oh, holy shit, bro. I think Okay.
Whoa. I just finished robbing the bank, and I was wondering if you guys wanted any of the money.
Yes, I need money. Yeah.
There's 10 mil for you and 10 mil for you.
Thank you very much, Zon. Are you serious?
Yeah, go spend it on houses, cars, whatever you want.
Yeah. I love you, my babe.
All right, boys, it's tiramisu time. He's in the kebab shop. Shalom, my friends.
No, הוא בריטי, אחי.
I don't speak any Hebrew.
You're working here?
Yeah. What can I get for you?
For your shawarma.
We're out of shawarma. Sorry about that.
So what is spinning over there on the fucking wheel?
Tiramisu on the wheel.
Oh, tiramisu, yeah.
Here you go. Here's a slice of tiramisu. You guys have a good day now.
Thank you.
And just like that, boys, we're done. Israel, mainly this guy, fix your server, you naughty boys.
I don't think he's anymore.
Okay, this is my second time recording this video because the first time my explanation was just straight up bad. I'll just be honest. But today I'm going to be showing off how to RNG manipulate for shiny fossils on an emulator in Pokemon Platinum. Now, I'm not sure if this works the exact same way in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. You can try, but this video is specifically for Platinum. Hopefully it should work the same for those two games though. So first thing, before we do any RNG manipulation, let's just open up our game because we need to actually make sure our fossil's ready. So we're just going to speed through some stuff, and I'm right outside the fossil area in, or I don't even know how to pronounce that city. But you want to go up to this guy, talk to him. I haven't put a fossil in yet, but that's what I'm about to do right now. I'm giving him a skull fossil. And now he tells you that he's in the process of extracting a fossil, and then I need to leave or whatever. So all you have to do from here is just walk outside, and then walk back inside, and then he'll have a fossil ready. But we don't want to pick it up because we want to RNG manipulate it. So we want to get to right where I am, facing right in front of him, so that if we press the A button, we'll talk to him. And we want to save our game. Actually, before we save our game, make sure that in your in your party you have a chatot that has a chatter already set. Now sometimes I'm not entirely sure how or what causes it, but my chatter ends up getting reset. So make sure you record one. I'm just gonna record one just in case real quick. You don't even have to say anything. I don't even think this picks up my microphone, but I'm recording a chatter right now just in case. So now that it has that, you have your chatot in your party with a chatter. You have an open party space so that way you can accept the fossil. You're right in front of them, and all you have to do from here is save the game.
Yeah, I need to chat.
And then after our game saves, we can move on to the next part
here?
where we actually RNG manipulate.
I can't fly here.
Okay, game is saved. Now we just close our game, and we want to open up PokeFinder. Yeah. Now that we have PokeFinder open up, go to Gen 4, then go to Static, and we are going to want to create a profile. I already have one created, but if this is your first time doing this, you probably won't have one.
Oh. I think, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with this. We'll try to figure it out. Worst comes to worst, we do it for, what do you call it? Worst comes to worst, we'll just get Palking Dialga in Platinum, but it shouldn't be